Anyways, I already did it.
You did what?
Welcome to,
Fuck knife ears.
yeah, fuck knife ears. Welcome to Crinkling Bag, of Cthulhu.
I don't like that.
I love crinkling.
I didn't think this was that kind of campaign.
Not
You
yet.
betcha, welcome to ASMR. Listen to some shit like,
let me go get my orca stack.
Alright,
Let me go
stop.
get my first suit and my orca stack so we can go crinkle crinkle in the back room.
You know,
say
Googling
that.
crinkling actually doesn't bring up any bad results. Okay, and then I clicked on crinkling with a K, and I got clowns, swastikas, Roblox, and black women. I don't know. I don't know
That's a
where we're
series
from.
of words that you've said? Huh, where did my
There's
dice go
connection.
there?
Oh, I also got a dog looking at a Ben and Jerry's ice cream thing.
Alright, fuck, I'm gonna do it. Last time on video game, where we didn't end, where we left off. Oh my god, hold on.
What the fuck?
Give me like 5 seconds so that I can stop having this stroke.
Hard help him.
Oh my god.
Off in his
She
face.
sells seashells down by the seashore. Okay, last time we left off on Call of Cthulhu, you guys were on the Dreamlands Express, having a rollicking good time, having some fun, pushing some squishy bibs up into the corner, and taking multiple baths, and drinking moon wine and whatever the fuck. But suddenly, your solace was interrupted by the discovery of the corpse of Blackjack the kitten, murdered inside of the trunk of Bronson in his room on the Dreamlands Express.
I didn't do it.
What the fuck, Bronson?
I didn't.
Can't believe Bronson killed Blackjack.
We were all with we were all together when it happened, right? Maybe?
Except for Shanks.
Shanks is
Dun.
Shanks. I don't think he can do anything.
His name is Shanks. Find a cat, stabbed to death. I don't know if he's actually stabbed to death.
Alright, I think the most important thing was that cat English.
What?
Huh?
Was
Oh,
cat
I
English?
see the joke now. The joke
Yeah,
has
alright, good.
become clear.
Yeah, you got it. Alright.
I mean, his
Oh, I
name
don't
did
get
have
it.
Jack in it.
Shit, you're right.
Black Union Jack.
Ooh.
But yeah, as you open up that trunk, there before you is the corpse of Blackjack, which you're free to investigate it further or freak out or do whatever it is.
Alright.
You already know.
You gotta calm down. Alright, let's go get I forgot his fucking name, the
Henry.
conductor man. Henry, let's go find him, tell him about it.
God save
want-
Henry.
I want Bronson and Jimmy to stay here to watch over the body, make sure no one touches it.
Alright.
Pulls out gun.
Yeah,
I'm
alright.
gonna pull out,
You don't
Pulls
have
out
to-
sword.
pulls out sword.
Alright, you guys just stay here, we're gonna go find Henry.
Okay.
Oh no, not Henry. What a mistake.
Henry will save us.
Well, no, we're just gonna tell him that, hey, a cat died, we didn't do it, and you can talk to cats, come help us.
Okay.
He's gonna think Jimmy did.
As you
No! Alright, I'm putting my
As
sword
you
back.
open the door to leave the room, you can see there's some resistance, actually. And you sort of push it aside, and as you step out into the hallway, you can see a being of Ib has been pressed against your door and is just sort of stuck there going bip, 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 bip.
What the fuck?
I look at him and I wave and try
And
not to vomit.
you can see a member of the Sarnathian delegation hurrying away like
Fucker.
Scumbag.
It says,
Is he still stuck there?
Yeah, he's stuck to the door.
Gotta get him off. Who's the strongest again?
Not I, said the pig.
Actually, since all of you are right there, I need everybody to make Constitution rolls. Everybody who
Oh,
stepped out
boy.
of the room.
Shoot you.
Oh, nice.
I passed. Wait.
Okay.
49.
Wait, no, I didn't.
I think I
Uh-oh.
passed.
I failed.
I
Okay.
got an 85.
How did Felix do?
Felix failed.
Okay, so Jimmy is unfazed entirely, but the rest of you all turn and go against the wall as this wave of stench just hits you. At which point the being of Ib, which was slightly dislodged by the opening of the door, kind of flopped onto the floor and then starts rolling away going
Oh,
Oh no.
not a fan.
Oh yeah, I fucking passed flying colors.
I thought you stayed in the room.
What?
I
No,
thought
we
you stayed.
we all had to make constitution saves.
No, I just said, well, I said the people who left the room.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, so then never mind, you didn't have to roll.
Come on, Jimmy, get over.
Walks back into the room.
Yeah, you
Jimmy,
poked
you're
your head out,
crazy.
you're like, what's going on out here? This isn't so bad.
Alright, let's go find him.
Okay, as you run through the hallways, it's not too long before you stumble across Henry, who appears to be, having a conversation in a language you do not recognize with one of the attendants. And he looks over and he sees, like, your, like, vaguely panicked expressions, and he says, "Is something the matter?"
Come over here. Yeah, I got something to tell you.
He kind of tilts his head and he's like, "You cannot tell me right here?"
I'd rather not. Just when you get a moment, just come talk to me over here in the corner. Just over here, away from everyone else.
He looks around suspiciously,
Away from everyone else.
and he says, "No, just tell me here."
All right, all right. Can I whisper in his ear? I'm gonna whisper in his ear and tell him what happened.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
You have to do it dramatically, dude.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
That's what I say to him.
Go.
And he says, "Oh my." He so you tell him Blackjack is, or you found a dead kitten in your fucking luggage.
Yeah.
He immediately like looks horrified, and he says, "Oh, this is very bad. Oh shit."
Oh, this is bad.
And he looks at you and he's oh, take me to that.
All right, I take him to it.
He hurries after you, and
As we're walking, I explain that we left 2 of our members behind to make sure nothing happened to it.
he seems like flabbergasted at the moment. He can't really form sentences, and he steps into the room, and there he sees the corpse of Blackjack, and he says, "Oh, this is very bad indeed.
Henry!
You don't understand. This is worse than the pain of losing someone.
Yo, man,
You'll never get him back.
The death of this cat violates my contract with Ulthuar.
What?
If any of the cats are harmed aboard my train is banned from that city."
well,
Oh,
rip.
We must find the murderer, or else the Dreamlands Express will be barred from Ulthuar forever.
Luckily for you, we're investigators.
And he
The
like
best.
sort of presses his fingers to his temples, and he says, I am not skilled in these matters, but you say you are investigators?"
The best.
yeah. We're all right.
Investigators.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, whatever you can do, I must alert the attendants and the cats. I will be, if you need to find me, I will probably be by the cat's compartment. Oh shit. And he hurries out.
Wait. I go chase after him.
Oh, what?
Can we come with you and you ask the cats a few questions about the last time that they saw Blackjack?
It's very well, come with me.
Alright, I go with him. I tell everyone else to come with me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we're just gonna leave the body here?
I mean,
God, you're right.
okay, should we leave the body here?
There's no one else to really
Well,
put
I don't
it.
think we should really, like, carry it
We still gotta
around.
investigate it anyways.
I mean, we still have to investigate the body.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm asking Henry if it's okay if we just leave it there.
I don't know.
Okay.
Where are the investigators? Don't
So-
worry.
Do you want us to leave a few members behind to
You
watch
are
over
the
it?
investigators?
Alright, we're gonna leave 2 guys behind to watch it. Who wants to stay behind with the cat?
I'll stay behind.
Who else?
I'll stay behind.
Okay, so Jimmy and Uriah, you guys are staying. Everybody else, let's go.
Bronson can't stand the smell.
That's
He's not actually
pain. Suffering.
So he hurries along through the corridors in the direction of the cat compartment. Coming up to it, he unlocks the door and steps inside, and there you see tons and tons of cats, like a good, like, 5 or 6 dozen, just lounging around, having a cat time. And he steps inside, and he says, "This is going to be unpleasant, probably." And he looks at the cats and he says, "Meow, meow, 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 meow."
Yeah.
And you watch as all of the cats immediately start flipping the fuck out. They start, like, hissing, their backs arching, they're like fucking, bunch of them are like wailing and just like making like awful fucking cat noises. And you can see the black cat that had boarded the train with Blackjack, presumably its mother,
Oh no.
is just like wailing and like covering her head with her hands and just freaking out. And he's trying to calm them down in cat language, to try and ask them some questions. It takes a good like 4 or 5 minutes. But eventually he manages to start a slight dialogue with them. And he says, "Okay, I do not think that his mother is in any shape to speak. But I can try to ask the cat some questions if you would like to know anything."
I guess the most like pressing matter is the last time they saw Blackjack.
He meows at them for a bit, and then turns back and says, "None of the cats seem to have seen him after lunch."
Didn't we interact with him after lunch?
Oh, we saw him leaving from lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you saw him like right about the last time that these cats saw him.
Damn. Alright. I guess also ask if he had irritated any of the other passengers or interacted with anyone else.
He's asked them a few questions, and then he turns back and he says, "Blackjack, he was an adventurous little soul. He was fascinated with the human passengers and the dreamers and the people of... He tried to interact with everybody. It is, I can't imagine who he could have irritated, though, and neither can they. He was just a kitten."
Cute one.
Alright, well, I think that's everything that they could have answered. Thanks for your time.
He meows a goodbye to them, And he says, I will remain here to try to console some of these cats. Please, you must find this killer.
We will, hopefully. I didn't say that loudly. He didn't hear that.
That was muttered under your breath as you turned away.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, let's go find Big Mac.
Right now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Nope.
I didn't think we're that hungry.
Dude, the
No,
cats
no.
have thumbs.
No.
Oh shit, I can't believe I didn't consider that.
So the cats are out of the question. They can't hold knives.
Well, you haven't investigated the body at all.
Alright, let's go back to the body. Yeah, that was oh my god.
I assume that it got stabbed to death.
I think the cats did it.
So you go back to the body. You want to investigate the corpse?
Yeah, because, the gang's still there. The two guys are still there watching over it, just looking at it.
Whoever wants to try to... It appears to have been stabbed at least 3 times. With a sharp object at least as long as the entire cat.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's a kitten. It's not very big, but...
Oh, it's a kitten. Okay.
Yeah.
3 times.
But it's at least as long as, if not longer, than the cat, based on like the size of the wounds. In order to ascertain more, you can make a first aid or medicine roll.
I'll make a first aid.
First aid.
I failed.
Oh, I succeeded
Alright, let's try this.
on first aid.
Fail.
With... Oh, I got a hard success.
That is good to know.
Nope. Wait, yes. I did.
I got a normal.
Same.
So you got a normal on what?
First aid.
Okay. Based on the size of the wound, it definitely looks like there should be a lot more blood here. So it's very likely that Blackjack was killed elsewhere and moved here, and there may be more evidence somewhere else if it hasn't been covered up. You also notice that the wounds are... No, you don't notice that, actually. Never mind.
I got a hard success.
I know.
on first-
That was probably
I just
extreme.
The other thing you get is that you, for the hard success, you get a, based on your assumptions or your medical examining of this corpse, rough time of death is probably about 2 p.m., so it's been about an hour.
Right. That's 2 p.m. we last saw him.
You
So we
last
last saw
him maybe
one.
around 12:30, 12:45.
Alright, just writing this one. Okay, now let's go find Big Mac.
Who was the one that with the bloody hands? That was what's his name?
Gunman.
PTSD man.
Gunman.
Gunman. But what's his actual?
Karakov.
Karakov.
Do you want to go to him first or Big
Get a
Mac?
bloody hand.
I mean, so far he seems the most likely.
I mean, Big Mac was very like anti-cat when he like
But-
mumbled.
He was also passed out, though.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
wanna
yeah,
get
we'll go to Karakov. I
Okay.
think it's just gonna be a red herring, but whatever.
I think it will be our first clue to someone else.
Good point.
So you head to Karakov's compartment, and knock on it,
Bang bang. Knock knock.
And he cracks open the door, and he says, "Hello. Oh, there's quite a lot of you here, isn't there?
Hmm.
Is there something I could do for you?"
We have a few questions to ask you. Do
I
you mind if we come in?
I suppose. And he steps back, and he
Alright, I
allows
open
you
the
to
door.
enter.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can see his hand is still bandaged, and it's sort of bled through a little bit. It's not. He hasn't like changed it. He probably needs to change it soon.
Alright. Alright, Kirikov, first question I got for you. What were...
I love how fucking like
Oh no.
aggressive that came out. First question I got for ya.
Yeah, fuck.
Man.
What's with that blood?
Yeah, what's with the blood? Yeah,
We're
get
running
over
down the
it.
halls. What's with it?
Wait, yeah. Huh?
I
Killed anyone lately?
believe I told you at the time. I broke a glass and I cut my hand on it at lunch.
What were
This
you doing?
one?
How did you break glass? Like,
I
are you that
dropped.
clumsy? What's going on?
I was startled. I mean, can't you hear those bloody guns?
Alright, can I roll psychology to see if he actually did drop some glass, or if he's lying or some shit?
Roll a psychology.
Hell yeah.
You can also go check in with the
Yeah,
kitchen.
you know,
I got an
Right.
8!
physical evidence.
eight?
Of it.
An 8!
His demeanor is very nervous. He seems very afraid of something.
Well, he's always afraid of something. He's fucking insane. So
That's
Yeah.
that's pretty much what you get. You get the sense that maybe he's not telling the truth about the glass, though.
Okay.
Can
I think we should
I?
check in on that.
Is his hand wrapped or can it be examined?
It's wrapped.
Okay.
It still looks like you're bleeding through a little bit there. Why don't you change your bandages?
I probably should soon. Thank you for the tip.
We could help you out.
Yeah, we can help you out.
No, I think I've got it handled. Thank you.
Maybe we should stop just like gang rushing people.
Got it under control.
maybe you should get a knife and then threaten him a little bit.
Oh yeah.
No!
Like, I'll
But if
give
you're
you
gonna- if
another
you're
one of
gonna
those,
threaten
bud.
This guy, you need a gun. So we need to get a gun somehow.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, just start shooting your gun. I'll start shooting my
We
gun.
don't
outside.
You have
I'll
swords.
I'll start shooting my sword. I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
I'll open up my briefcase full of swords.
Yeah,
yeah,
oh, yeah.
We'll get on some Foley work.
You open up
Can
your
we make
briefcase and there's
gun
like
sound
a
effect?
big like Zweihander in there.
Uh huh. Pew pew.
We just start making gun
Then starts
noises with
freaking
our mouth.
He ducks. Oh!
Alright,
Just like Nan.
We're horrible people.
alright, well,
I wonder if he'll respond to like the Gaubert.
Damn.
alright, well, what are you doing? What did you do after lunch?
What did I came
What are you doing?
immediately back here.
What'd you have for lunch?
Yeah, what did you have for lunch? Good job, Ratsu. While he's answering this, I'm gonna look around his room. Just, like, hey, what's going on?
I had the cream of turtle soup.
Not bad.
What'd you have to drink?
A bit of moon wine.
Did any of us have moon wine? Right? I did, right?
A couple of you did at the banquet.
What was that normally served in?
Was it normally served in? A glass.
Oh.
I mean, it's served in a bottle, but you pour it into a glass. You don't drink it from the fucking bottle.
They give you a red solo
Unless you
cup
wanted
on
it.
this train.
For spot hidden to look around his room.
Okay. What'd you get?
A 6.
A 6. I mean, his you don't see anything immediately that like stands out to you.
Hmm. All right. So where did you hurt your hand? Was it like in the dining car?
Yes, it was in the dining car. I was having lunch with Mac.
Oh, okay. Alright, I think we should go talk to Mac now.
I think.
Okay.
Okay.
See if he actually broke the glass.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna go do. Alright, well thank you for your time, sir. I extend my hand to shake his.
Might I inquire what all this interrogation is about?
It's pretty
There was
classified.
Yeah.
Top stuff.
It's some top shelf secrets.
There was a murder, and these
No,
guys are
they-
being assholes.
There wasn't.
There was a murder.
No, it was a thievery. One of our
I
ship.
mean, I mean, it
lost
really
my
is
spare
like-
hat, and we're
I
trying to
don't-
figure out where
I
it
wasn't
went.
gonna believe them saying it's murder.
No, we lost my spare hat. All right.
You're... it's because you
Nick,
fucking
the
swallowed your
cat's
spare
already
hat.
out of the
Let's go.
bag.
It's
Did
not.
it?
It's actually-
Please.
The cat's actually in the trunk, yeah.
Actually, the cat's dead. The cat's dead,
Got him.
guys.
He looks
Never-
really confused.
I got a 40. I got a. Is that a normal? Yeah, I got a normal for fast talk.
He just has no fucking idea what's going on. He's like,
All right,
"Can you
come on,
please leave
let's
my
talk to Mac."
compartment now.
Understandable.
Okay,
We might come back
go,
later.
Go,
Go. I hate you guys so
Close
much.
the door.
go.
You guys are fucking
Love
idiots.
you, baby.
Oh my god.
Baby, babu.
Hey, man,
I
you gotta
love
be.
you.
Try to be transparent. People will trust you more.
Wait, what do you mean?
Come on, Nick.
What?
Very not
Cellophane,
good.
I'm Mr. Cellophane.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's go to Big Mac.
Heading to his room, you knock and you receive no answer.
He's still sleeping in the food cart.
Yeah, we're gonna go there, I guess.
He is definitely still sleeping in the dining car. In
Okay,
the exact
yeah.
same position, as a matter of fact.
Hmm.
And he says this.
Whoa.
Wow, that's crazy.
Alright, who wants to wake him up?
Hey.
Yeah, go Bronson.
Hey.
You just like.
Hey. They slap him.
"Ah!
Whoa!
Jesus.
Bloody hell, what was that
That-
for?
That's how I wake up my boss.
That's great, kid, but don't do that to random people on the What do you want?
There was an event. There was a thievery, and I'm trying to find my hat. And we have a few questions to ask
It was
you.
a murder.
Yeah, oh my
That
god!
was a
I'm
murder.
going to-
Look,
I'm not even there.
It's
I
nice
didn't
that it comes
say
out of his room.
Oh yeah,
Just
Shanks
starts.
isn't. Wait, where the fuck is Shanks?
Wait, where are you?
He's too.
You
he's
never
busy.
fucking.
Yes,
you
we did.
dumb
We said everyone.
bitches.
Yeah, everybody was.
They
in the
did
room,
say
I think.
we got everyone.
Shanks is covering his tracks.
My God.
Oh, he's doing
my
a
God.
shitty job
Shanks,
of it.
Shanks, what the fuck? Why'd you kill the cat?
I didn't kill.
I got a few questions for you. Number one, why'd you
That's
kill the
terror.
cat? Number two, that's terror.
All right. I asked him what was his name? Karkov? Karakov?
Karakov.
Karakov.
No,
It's really.
Karakov.
It's not a particularly complicated name.
That's what you think.
Karakov. Okay.
Murderer.
We just finished talking with Karakov, and he said that he ate with you during lunch.
Hey, that's correct.
Okay. Was his hand damaged then?
What?
His hand is now damaged. Was it damaged then?
Said, yeah, broke
He
glass.
sort of jumped up and left without warning. I didn't see him cut his hand though. He left in a hurry though.
So, which way did he go? Did he go toward his room?
It seemed to.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this guy real hard. Does it look like he's being being shady about these answers he's giving us.
Do the old Larry David stare, psychology.
Yep. I look like Larry David every time I do this stare. It's very flattering.
Every time he does this stare, he suddenly
Birds
little Jewish
suddenly
man.
appear.
birds suddenly appear.
Oh shit! God damn it! All right, I was 3 off. I failed.
Seems forthright.
Your grandpa.
Ming.
Okay. All right.
Seems pretty upfront. So there was no like broken glass.
You don't see any broken glass in the vicinity.
Maybe
That's
the
what I
glass.
should
The,
fix.
the glass.
Did
the
he
stack?
say anything that would make?
Did I see him at all?
Karakov?
Yeah. Did I see what happened at all?
No.
Okay.
Were you here this whole time? Oh. Did you-
Oh, you said it to Mac.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, I had a lot to eat, and then I've sort of been sleeping it off. So, yes,
I understand. Food's pretty comfy.
it's a pretty comfortable chair.
The like dishes and food and things that were in front of him, are they still there?
They are not.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask staff.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, well, thank you for your time.
Happy to help with the murder.
No, it was a thievery.
But that guy
Theft.
said murder.
Theft. Yeah, but he's Irish.
Oh, that makes sense. Thanks for letting me know.
I'm sorry. Yes, just
We'll keep this on the down low.
yeah.
Scots versus the Irish.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Sounds a little bit
Scots don't like the Irish.
Nobody
That's
does.
right. Alright, let's go find
As somebody
Henry
who's
again.
both Scottish and Irish, I can vouch.
I only like one half of me.
He hates himself.
I hate myself so much. So
Oh
you
no, he's crying.
you track down one of the staff boys, who looks at you and says, "Yes, can I help?
Have you cleaned up any like random glass anywhere?
This is a very what do you mean?
Like broken glass?
Did anyone break glass here?
Where?
What-
In the
what you cut
dining
out
hall?
Really hard.
Yes.
Not that I can recall.
What about outside of the dining hall? Like near?
I believe I'd remember if there was broken glass, and pretty sure there wasn't.
So you didn't see any big accident happen?
Yeah. What about any like red stains?
You mean blood?
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Everybody's catching on to your murder mystery, alright, bud?
It's not a murder mystery. I spilled a bunch of cranberry juice earlier, and I was worried that someone
Where
else
did you
might have
get
saw it.
cranberry juice?
Got
Yeah,
the
what the fuck?
cranberry
They
juice
only
store.
serve 2 things on the train, and one of them is
Stop.
food and water.
Well,
You're
it's
talking about broken glass and blood. Are you insinuating some sort of murder has happened?
I'm not. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Staff Member.
I mean, to be fair, like broken glass and blood has nothing to do with the murder.
No. Bronson ran into a glass door, and it was really
You know,
embarrassing.
you're really
Why
bad
me?
at lying, Dick Paradigm.
I'm not.
Don't
better than you,
bully it.
fucker.
Look, don't bully it. Well,
No,
that's because
Dick-
he's not trying to lie.
Dick Paradigm isn't bad at lying. Nick's bad at lying.
Yeah, don't
Plus, he's
bully
being
Dick.
savage.
Unfortunately, that's just how
I am being
games work.
sabotaged super fucking hard.
Well, yeah, but, like, come on, why would you want to lie? Get everybody on edge. Make everybody
Why
fucking
did you
crazy.
want to tell
Everyone
everyone?
scream.
Why not?
It's not like, hey, you remember that old that old kid that everyone loved, like the little Jimmy?
Nobody
Little
kno-
Jimmy's
Nobody
dead.
knows
Jimmy's
who that
fucking dead.
is. Only the
Little
cats
Jimmy
know.
is dead, and we're gonna tell everyone at this elementary school that little Jimmy, he died. He got
Well,
died. He
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
actually,
what
you
you
do
do.
that.
That's dumb. We're not
You're
doing that.
dumb.
Hey guys,
Sorry, Nick.
there's been a murder at the school. Jimmy
mean,
fucking died. He
We
was
don't want
murdered.
to. We don't want
He was
to.
murdered.
And so we're investigating that right now.
Right
He,
now. I
he
don't
died
want
like
to
2 hours ago.
accidentally let the murderer know we know what happened too early.
Yeah, it's also that.
Guys,
Well,
like,
I mean,
this is a bit different than telling Jimmy
They already
died.
know what's
Jimmy was
going
murdered.
on. They know somebody's going around asking people fucking
don't.
questions.
How do we know that one of us didn't do it?
Exactly. Nick!
Did, you know that.
Alright, I grab Shanks and shake him really fucking hard. Did you do it?
No.
I slap him.
Nick, did I
I
do it?
stabbed
don't remember.
Bronson.
What color's my underwear?
Shit. White.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think all underwear back in 1920s was like
Tell you what,
brownish white, a tan color.
Alright, you know what? Everyone put out your hands, let me look at them.
Okay, my hands are gnarled and covered in calluses.
Hot.
My
Even
hands
if
are
I get
all
close,
covered
I
in
could not cut my hands on a glass if I wanted to.
Mm.
It's physically impossible for our hands to be cut on glass.
Okay, is everyone's hands fine?
As far as I know.
They appear to be.
I want to investigate everyone's hands for traces of blood, like underneath fingernails.
Peel back any unnecessary layers of skin, see if there's any.
Yeah.
Weird.
You guys start peeling each other's hands apart, and after a short period of that, you don't see any traces of blood.
Ouch.
That's crazy.
Okay, what?
I'd like to investigate everyone's swords.
Oh yeah, sure. Here you go. Mine
I
looks-
don't.
Come on, guys. You can't go off and suspecting
Wait,
each other.
how thick are these swords?
They're like small short swords. They're not like big fucking like long swords.
How long are they compared to a kid?
They're longer.
Alright, we're good, guys.
You think if I stabbed a cat with this, it would kill it?
After stabbing them 3 times?
Well, depends on how well you do.
They would need some sort of great axe for this job.
Hit him hard.
Hit him fast.
Hit him so he feels it.
Stab him so you can feel it.
Oh, Poochie.
Well, guys,
God damn
I
it.
guess we didn't do it.
Okay, alright.
That would have been so
Good.
easy, so much easier if one of us did it.
Yeah, it was.
But then we lost the party, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? Who wrote this?
all right. Well, it's
All right.
definitely that lady who's very old. So let's go get her. Talk to her.
That's true. She was very
No,
rude.
it's clearly the gypsy.
Gypsy.
Oh no, it's the girl with the singer, the opera singer.
Please let me smash.
She's not
her.
even on
hold
this.
on.
He's a crazy man. He's a crazy man.
That's her cover. She fell asleep, then she woke up.
Jesus Christ.
But she really wasn't asleep.
I still feel really weird about Mac, and I don't know why.
Because he,
Even though he was passed out.
He's lying about how he.
I know why you feel weird about Mac.
Why?
Because he's been nothing but friendly and accommodating,
yeah, I guess you're right.
and
yeah, I
you
guess I might be
hate
it.
that.
What if we asked one of the staff members if he's been sleeping this entire
Yeah,
time?
alright. To go back to that other staff member. Has that fat man been in there all day?
Oh, is this about the murder investigation?
It's not. Who told you this?
You did.
well, it's sort of a murder of character because he's just not the same without his hat.
This train isn't very big.
Like,
Word gets
you see
around.
this hat that I have on? It's ugly. I want my other one back.
That's the
What
one
about
you've
the
been
one in bed?
wearing the entire time.
No, I want my other one back. I
He
lost.
has 10 identical.
I saw
hats.
you get on the train.
But did you see his other hat?
You haven't seen my other one. I was gonna surprise everyone.
Well, I mean, I think you should wait until after the murder investigation is wrapped up to do that.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Jeez, how insensitive.
Now tell me,
Anyways,
Mr.
best I
Staff
can
member.
tell, he passed out there around 12:30 or so, and he's been there for a while.
Oh my God. Figured it out.
10:30. Wait, how long ago was the
12.
cat die?
12.
It died around 2.
And it's what time now? 3?
It's about 3.
Okay.
Okay, wait. What time did you say he passed out? I cut out.
Actually, probably closer to 1.
God.
My God.
Best I can tell. I mean, I haven't been in there the entire time, but every time I go back in, he's in the same position, so...
Wait, who are we talking about?
Mac.
Mac, okay. Was he sitting in the same spot that he's referring to when we got in here?
I mean, he appears to keep being in the same chair, sleeping in the same or similar position.
I can appreciate this guy. He didn't do it. Or did he?
Bum bum bum.
Who should we talk to?
There was that one gay guy, or I don't know why I call him that, but that's why my mind connects. The guy that Bronson ran into in the bath, what was his name?
Mirren and Mare.
Okay, and when was the bath event? That was before we went into the saloon and before we found the body, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there could have been a period of time where he is unaccounted for.
I mean, you haven't kept your eyes on most of the members of the train, so yeah.
Okay, let's go find him.
Pretty much everybody is unaccounted for.
Where's I'll be right back.
So he got up from the table suddenly. Did we investigate any further than that, or did we just see if it wasn't glass?
No, you haven't followed up on anything with Karakov now.
I mean,
Can we like investigate more at the table?
Oh yeah.
Maybe like I don't know if there's like cloth covering the bottom, like you can't see under the table.
Wait. I run back to the staff member. Are you guys missing a knife or anything? Like, any missing silverware?
I can check.
Yeah, please do that.
He gets another staff member and commiserates with him for a bit, and then they sort of walk around the dining hall for a bit, taking stock, and step into the kitchen compartment and take stock in there, and then comes out and says, "It all appears to be accounted for."
Shit. All right. Okay.
So that the table, is there like cloth over it? Is it
Wait,
covering the
were
bottom?
you able to tell from the wound whether it looked like it was a knife, like a kitchen knife, or a sword shape? Or what?
It's hard to tell because of like how small the cat was. Any wound looks big on it. So it just appeared to be a wound that was a weapon that was at least longer than the cat was. So it could be anything up from like a big kitchen knife to a sword to, I don't know, a lance. Probably not a lance.
Alright. Let's investigate the table.
Okay. As you head back over to the table, Mac is sound asleep again. Make a spot hidden.
Oh hell yeah.
Nope.
No.
Got an 82.
I got an 85. What about the rest of the chuckle fucks?
I'm not there.
I got a 5.
I got a 40.
I got a 5. That's an extreme success.
Those of you who succeed do not see anything out of the ordinary.
Wow.
Okay.
We
Not
tried.
even X Games over here.
Not even the murderer.
Sometimes there isn't
What do you-
anything out of the ordinary there.
What the fuck are you implying, Bronson Macker?
Nothing. Just forget. I walk away.
He walks away and then he realizes he has to keep doing the investigation and he slowly comes back.
Hey guys. Let's continue on.
Alright.
Well, we can either face Karakov again, or we can go look in other areas.
Look, Bronson, the only thing I see that we can
Yes.
do at this point involving Karakov is yelling at him very loudly.
Probably would be
Don't you
nice.
love to do that?
I do love to do that, but at the same time, it's like, oh shit, he's got a gun, you know, and then it's like,
He doesn't have a gun. No one has
Yeah,
a gun. There's no guns.
yeah, look,
We
I
don't-
always think that, but then I start yelling, and then they pull out a gun, okay?
He does have a gun in his brain.
Damn.
Damn.
It's a mind gun.
Dude, what if you like pulled out your fear, which is guns, and then you pull your actual fear manifest and it's a gun, and you can use it to kill.
Holy shit.
I love you, fear gun.
So, like, you scream every time you have to fire it? Because you're terrified of it?
Yes, but at least you have a weapon.
It's like that one comic panel of Daredevil firing the Gatling gun.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Alright. So what do you want to do?
Well, if we just go back to Karakov, we're probably just gonna be yelling at each other because he'll just deny everything.
I mean, we could ask about what's in his fear case.
We could go talk to
Anyone.
or Miraman, or the gypsy, or the Bibibibs.
What if we try to find the
or
murder
Samathians.
location? Because we know that it was moved. What if we go looking around?
Oh yeah, well I mean we're gonna... What do you mean looking around? What are we looking for?
Well, we know that he was probably murdered somewhere else and then brought to the trunk.
Does every, personal car have their own bathroom? You know what I'm saying? Like every bedroom?
Probably
They have chamber pots.
Okay, then is there like a place for everyone to wash things off at?
The baths.
Bath.
Okay, let's go to the bath.
Okay.
Let's go.
You rush into the baths, where you find an empty bath.
Alright, we're gonna look around for blood.
Okay, make a spot hidden.
I want to do that too. That's a 90.
I got it. Normal.
Not a drop.
Not a drop. Not a drop of evidence either.
Are there any other places where somebody could get access to enough water to clean something? At all?
Huh? What?
I mean, besides the dining area and the baths, is there any place we can get water?
Not really.
Are you allowed to take stuff out of the dining area? Anything at all?
You're not sure. You've never asked. Generally you're supposed to. You're not supposed to take like the bottles and like the cutlery, but like you can take like some food.
No, even then we got... Well, that was on the real
No,
train.
he was allowed to take like the omelet to your face. It was stealing the bottle that he wasn't allowed to do.
Oh. Face omelet.
Your delicious face omelet.
Fucking kid. Alright.
Squawk.
Oh no, that was back in the real train.
Yeah, I
Never
know.
mind.
So it's like...
No, I mean you can take food out of it. You just it's pretty much the same rules as the real train in terms of that.
Alright, well then I think we have enough evidence to actually go confront Karakov and say, hey, you're lying.
Everyone says two.
Maybe
different people.
only one or two people do it this time,
But we should assault him.
and the rest of us can, you know, just stand outside or go investigate somewhere else.
I suppose so.
Okay, so me and Bronson
Hey,
will go beat him up.
I know how to talk to people.
Yeah. And then what are you guys gonna go do?
Stuff my face.
Okay, Shanks is gonna be useless. I don't want Felix to be by himself though, so Shanks, don't be useless.
Yeah,
Go help him
Uriah.
out.
Hey Felix, let's go
No.
stuff our face.
Uriah is helping with watch the dead cat.
That's true.
Yep.
I'm keeping that dead cat will not leave my side.
I wanna go talk to the hot ghost man.
Okay,
To who?
look at him.
Mirror man.
Oh,
The
Mirror
geek
there. Okay. Let's do Karakov first. Because you guys said that, and then we'll see if you murder him for some reason.
We'll do it. Don't worry.
We'll do it. Hell yeah.
So you hurry back to Karakov's compartment as Felix. Is anybody going with Felix?
I am.
Okay, Felix and Shanks head off to talk to Mirren and Mir. Or Mirren and Mare. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced.
The man with no.
Man in the mirror.
You knock on the man in the mirror. You knock on Karakov's compartment door, and he
Bang.
cracks it open again, and he says, hello again?
Hey, we got some more questions.
What about?
Can we get back in?
Can we not have the conversation here? You're being very aggressive.
Aggressive.
But we can't. Can't let anyone else hear about this.
What?
I told you it was very
for
top
fuck's
shelf.
sake, fine. He opens the door.
Yeah,
That's
hell
it.
yeah.
Yes, we did it.
Hell yeah.
High five, bro.
Our eternally perfect strategy of exasperating them until they do what we want.
Every
Hell
time
yeah.
it's worked.
What do you
Alright.
want?
Alright, well, so we went to talk to the staff, and you didn't break a part of your line.
Out with it.
Well,
Ooh.
I think you'll find you're mistaken, because I certainly did.
Where did you break it at?
At the table?
You did not. We talked to Mac, and he said that there was no breaking of bottles there.
Mm-hmm.
Fat man was asleep.
But we talked to
No.
staff members too.
They're not there 100% of the time.
They said that they didn't clean up any glass, and when we went in
Alright,
there,
fuck, I didn't cut my hand on a bottle.
Alright, then what happened?
I was in the dining hall, and I was frightened by a sound, and I rushed back to my compartment to grab my cutlass, because I don't know, I thought someone was coming for me, or, I mean, the cannon fire was so loud, they must have been upon me. So I went for the cutlass, but in my hurry, I grabbed it by the blade, and I cut my hand, as you can see. Are you happy now? It's very embarrassing.
Oh,
Can we see the cutlass?
Check the chat.
I mean, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah. Wasn't his hand already like fucked before this entire thing happened?
I saw his hand bleeding.
You saw him hurrying by you, with bandages on his hand, and entering his compartment.
And when was that? Was that before we found the?
It was before you found the body.
It was before we found the body, but was it after the dining? You know, the lunch.
It was after lunch.
Okay. Alright, yeah, the cutlass.
Alright. And he walks over to his bed, and he pulls out the trunk underneath his bed, and cracks it open and pulls it open, and he... What the fuck? And he looks in the trunk, and he looks back up and he says, My cutlass is gone.
Bum, bum, bum.
Psychology.
I agree.
You got there.
Oh, you're right. I failed anyway.
I want to do psychology. I got it.
Hell yeah, I want to do
I
it.
got 20.
A 20?
No, wait, no, that's my thing.
Oh.
But I got 39 though. So I
So-
I
did.
got a
you failed.
33.
Is that,
Oh, good.
that a success?
Yes.
He genuinely seems very confused.
I'm gonna dust this guy's.
But what if he's still lying?
Alright.
Cutlass.
My cutlass.
So you grabbed it and you put it back, but now it's gone.
Well, it certainly appears to be, unless it's turned invisible. He puts his hand in there. Oh, it's not invisible.
I was supposed to just cut your hand again.
Yeah, you know, you gotta be careful. You never know when might just do that.
Yes, I understand. It's very embarrassing. Shut the fuck up.
You might accidentally stab a cat 3 times, thinking that
Yeah.
you don't have your cutlass in your hand.
Who said that?
What?
I don't know. It sounds like
Boy next door.
sounds like a fucking.
Sounds like a big fucking moron.
Oh no.
All right.
Ask him who he passed on the way out and on the way back after cutting his hand.
Hang on. You ask it, Bronson.
Huh? Okay, so he came back, and he went to grab his cutlass, and he cut it. Wait. Okay, so he went
Okay,
back,
sorry.
cut his hand, but then he left?
Yeah, what did you do after you picked up the cutlass?
I wounded my hand, obviously, so I went to the staff to see if I could get any bandages.
So was your door just left open?
I don't remember. I was in a bit of a state.
I looked at Dick.
Do these doors lock?
They do.
Can we lock our door?
Well, we have guys there anyways.
No. I'm talking about like before. How did the cat get into the bag?
Would you have locked your door after you left it?
Do you think Dick Paradigm would have locked his door?
Yes. So then, yes, the door was locked.
What?
It was.
Dick, this is getting really interesting.
And our door was still locked when we got there, or was it unlocked?
It was the same as you left it.
So either they relocked the door, or they climbed into the window, if there is a window, I don't know.
There is a window. There's a window in every compartment.
Or they can phase through walls or something else like that.
But what about the cat then? Can the kitten also phase?
I mean, maybe it was considered. I mean, usually these things may be part of what they're wearing.
It's part of its inventory.
Yeah, it's part of their inventory.
Dead cat takes up 4 slots.
Gotta do inventory management to get more dead cats.
So
He's like adjusting it so he can fit his herbs down at the bottom, and he's got his grenades up there in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, they just patched it. You can now fold them to save more space.
Oh my god. I don't like that.
So maybe the person can either unlock them, or
Yes,
the
a staff
window.
member.
Think about it.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Or the gypsy knows how to pick locks.
you piece of shit.
Felix did it.
Oh,
Alright,
Felix did it, he's alive.
So I think what we're going to need to do is go talk
Fucking
to more...
exposed!
We need to ask the staff if he did indeed go ask for bandages. And
You should ask him who he walked by on the way to the get bandages and on the way back, because that could have been one of the people who got into his room.
did you walk by anybody that looked off, or just anyone in general? Who did you walk by?
I'm not sure. I was hurrying in a panic to get back to my room, and then I was hurrying in a bloody panic to find bandages. I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings, to be honest.
I'm gonna check the window in our cabin for tampering.
You mean
through a psychic link?
No, I mean in ours that I'm in right now.
yeah, in me and Bronson's room, but why are you doing that out of nowhere?
I mean the
That's what I
same.
meant.
Because why not? I'm gonna do it
Wait,
later anyway.
if they came through the window, wouldn't have Shanks have seen them? Shanks was in his room looking out the window.
Why
Shanks was
he
in his room.
Yeah,
Shanks was
not our
actually
room.
on the outside of the train, climbing in through our window to plant the dead cat.
Well, it depends
Oh.
where they came from, I guess.
Shanks was in the dining car the whole time. Where he's been since the original banquet when we came here.
Wait, what the fuck you doing, Shanks? Get your ass up. Get
I
out
was
there.
working.
No, Shanks is with Felix. They went to talk to Mirren and Mir.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
talking
but
about earlier.
he's saying that during the original
Oh, yeah.
murder, he was in the banquet hall the entire time.
Because if they were outside the train and they try to get to our room, I would have to pass by Shanks. But then again, I don't know how it's set up.
I don't think there's anything else that we have to ask him. We're gonna go talk to staff members.
Wait, did we look out the window or look at the window see if anything was?
Yeah.
I guess you.
I look at his window.
Oh, his room window.
Yes.
Well, we want to look at it now.
His window appears to be. Make a spot hidden.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it up again, even though I have a 73.
I have a 73, so like, let's see what I get this time.
I did it. I got a hard.
I got a 91.
Nice.
But Bronson sees that it
Snap.
looks like a normal window. Everything looks fine.
Can it lock?
They're actually, as I said back at the beginning of it, it's kind of almost like an open air sort of deal. There are no windows at all. It's a hole.
Oh.
Oh yeah. You need to dust the sill for fingerprints.
How fast are we going? Are we going fast enough that I can stick my little head out there and not die?
I mean, you're not in a tunnel.
Okay, I'm gonna stick my little head out there and just look up and like see how easy it would be to climb on it.
Looking up above the roof of this little pavilion thing is only a foot or two above the window, or because the window's actually set reasonably high up on the wall, so it'd probably be about like actually a good like couple like maybe 4 feet, but not like not an insurmountable distance by any means.
Okay.
It looks like, I mean, even you could probably climb out of it and climb up onto the top of the train if you wanted to.
Even me, the guy who has like the worst fucking climbing rolls ever.
Well, unless you rolled piss poor, but like theoretically you would be capable of it.
We might have to at a later. Keep that in mind, though. Actually, I sort of want to do it right now, but.
I can do it. Don't worry.
Are you going to?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, go ahead.
I want to do it.
Yeah, just
Okay.
go up there, real quick.
Yep.
Bronson grabs onto the windowsill, swings himself out, and clambers like a spider monkey up onto the top of the train. It is moving at a pretty good clip, and you can see like the landscape rolling by you on either side, and you can sort of see like just the shapes of these like monsters that make up the train sort of rolling and rumbling. Although it's pretty level, it seems like there's some sort of stabilizing element to these pavilions. But you are atop the train.
Pretty easy. See anything up here? Anything suspicious?
I think it's been long enough for us to do a meanwhile.
Oh my god.
Let's do a meanwhile.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, you guys are going up to Mirren and Mare's compartment. Felix and Shanks.
Knock, knock, knock.
Bang, bang, bang.
A moment passes and then the door cracks open and the golden-eyed Mirren and Mare looks at you and says, "Hello, is there something I could do for you?"
Hello. There is actually. You seem to be on the up and up about much of the happenings here. Are you aware there has been a murder on the train?
He looks slightly taken aback. A murder? No, Might I inquire who?
One of the cats was murdered, and this is a big deal.
Oh no. That's a very big deal in terms of CTHULHU's laws, as best I can tell. Huh. What can I do to help?
Yeah, well, we're going around and looking for any information we can find. I understand you were in the baths earlier, so did you pass by anyone suspicious in the hallways, maybe? Anyone who might have been injured or carrying some sort of weapon, knives, swords?
I don't know about suspicious or carrying knives or swords, although many of the people here seem to carry swords, yourself included.
That is correct.
I know the young woman. I don't recall her name. She was moving about. I believe she was leaving the old woman's compartment. I'm not sure why. Yes, Madame Bruja, that her. Apologies, I'm a little bit scatterbrained at the moment, apparently. And I believe I also passed by the large fellow, Mac. But I didn't notice any of them doing anything particularly suspicious. But that's who I remember passing.
Do you know about what time you saw both of these instances?
Oh, it was probably close to about the same time, around 1:30.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Did you notice anyone cleaning anything up?
No, other than myself as I was taking a bath.
Did anyone else besides Bronson come into the bath at all?
No, no, it was pretty quiet in there this afternoon.
Alright, thank you.
Happy to help. I wish you luck in your search.
Okay. And to you, have a good evening. Stay safe.
You as well. And he, close the door. Alright, now let's do Bronson on the roof. Make his spot hidden.
Hell yeah. That's normal. Should just missed it.
You don't notice anything?
Bronson, get the fuck down.
Hold on! No cutlasses up here. Nothing hidden.
You don't see any cutlasses.
Alright. Alright. I'll go back down.
There you go. Yeah, swing back into the room. Karakov looks really confused.
Alright, Karakov, I have a question for you. Is there a lock on that case for your cutlass?
No, it's just latched.
Okay. Alright,
I hope you find my cutlass.
Yeah, we'll try.
We hope so too.
We're gonna go ask the staff to make sure you're not to us.
Okay.
I do the little, like, you know, the finger thing where you're just like, my eyes to you, you know?
Yeah,
the, like,
I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, we do that.
I
walk out.
He looks a little puzzled, but he closes the door after you leave. You run off and find a staff member, and the staff member does confirm that he went to them for bandages.
Alright.
Okay. I guess.
Make a
we
spot
sh-
hidden as you walk through the halls.
Hell yeah.
A lot of spot hiddens tonight. It's big spot hidden night.
There's always things happening.
I got a 27. It's
Nice.
it's a hard.
Oh, no, I didn't get that.
As you were walking back towards sort of the dining area where, a little bit past the dining area actually, where some of the staff members were congregated, you noticed that Mac's compartment door was slightly ajar.
I peek my head in there. Wow.
You peek your head in there?
Yeah.
It is clean and orderly. The wardrobe is bulging a little, and you can see like some like fine rugs and stuff from. It looks like he took some of the more finer things in the room and stuffed them into the wardrobe. You also see lying in the center of the floor a bloody cutlass.
Motherfucker.
My God.
Oh,
It was the fat man.
Mac.
Alright.
More like smack.
There's
him
no way.
upside
More
the
like-
head.
Sack of shit.
More like, yeah, fuck him.
But
Yeah.
I did, but now I don't.
More like a lack of moral compass.
I can't believe he
Alright.
did it.
Alright, let's grab that Plumpus.
What if the cat was trying to, rape him?
But what if
The fuck?
What the hell?
Where did that come
Nasty
from?
wasn't here?
What is
What
with
if
you
the
and
nasty one
intercourse
wasn't
with
here?
cats?
No, he said lack of moral compass. He was just trying to protect his virginity, okay? he didn't know what to do. What do you do whenever,
What do
life
you
gives
do?
What do you do whenever life
What?
gives you a cutlass and a rapist cat?
Burn the house down with the lemons?
Oh,
Yeah. And Kel McNasty.
Yeah.
Burn McNasty's house
McNasty.
down with the lemons.
Kill McNasty with lemons.
Alright,
Should we look at the rest of them? Though? I mean, like, yeah, there was the. We kind of just took a general. Look.
I guess, yeah, no, let's
Can we
look
spot
around
hidden
his
any,
room.
like anything?
Why do I have a Jack in the Box?
Make a spot hidden.
Hell yeah.
Yep. That's good.
38.
What is that good?
No, it's a normal.
Okay. I got normal. So.
You notice a little bit of what looks like it looks like scratch marks on the windowsill.
Oh.
Can any of these cats shapeshift?
That's how he did it.
By the way,
Maybe it
Uriah,
was the other way
you can make a spot hidden if you said you wanted to investigate your room's window.
Yes.
Maybe we should fold him.
That's a big fail right there.
Don't worry, we'll go back and do it ourselves.
Yeah, we'll come back. We're gonna meet up with Shanks.
I'm just sitting
Felix.
around half of the time.
He's like finding new places to hide when he wants to surprise.
Me and Jimmy are going through just leaps and bounds in terms of character development right now, but no one else is aware of it.
Whoa!
Hey, we need someone to guard, okay? Don't worry.
Maybe it was the other way around with Mac and the cat.
Alright.
You mean
Alright.
the cat killed Mac, but he's not dead.
No, well, that's not what I was referring to. But,
Okay,
it's fine.
We figured it out, Dick. They used the window.
Of course.
I glare at Bronson.
Dick.
You're right. You're good. You'll be able to carry my mantle once I drink myself to death.
But
why
Dick,
are
I want to
scratches
deliver
on
mail.
No. You're gonna be a private eye like my good-for-nothing son never was.
This,
Oh no.
The cutlass in his room
The
is not
Lord
being a
thickens.
plant by the real killer. The Sarnathians have claws.
Unless they're hiding them under their shoes or something. Their hands don't have claws.
Heck.
Oh, maybe you should ask about how wide apart these scratch marks are from each other, to see how big their paws would have been or whatever. The fuck.
The Sarnathians look like large green Alamau. elves.
No, they don't.
Oh, they're knife ears. Okay, so those are the
Yeah,
the
they're,
knife ears.
they're knife.
They basically just look like people, but kind of yellow.
Oh, that's weird. 'Cause I was just about
can't
to say,
say
I
that.
imagine them as just like real preppy guys, but yellow.
That's
they're just-
exactly what they look like, as a matter of fact, pretty much.
They're just pea people.
They're Sims.
Yeah, they're Sims.
Simpsons real.
They're all exactly identical blonde yellow men wearing suits.
They have like kind of like
I want
robes,
to say
I
something
imagine.
really bad, but I'm gonna not.
I'm now imagining them all. They all look like Leonardo DiCaprio in a suit, but they're painted gold.
You know what? Imagine whatever you like. whatever
I
whatever
like
works for you.
imagination.
They all have the DreamWorks eyebrow raise.
All right, enough.
We're doing
They
it.
just look like a group of mainland Chinese tourists, and that's why they're always
Stop.
fucking shit up.
Oh,
You said you weren't gonna do it.
You know, I said it.
you did it anyway.
I did it.
The madman.
So wait, how big are the scratch marks? Or do we,
They actually look fairly large.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Earlier.
yeah, I figured that's what you were trying to ask, but I wanted to wait for everyone to die down.
It's certainly not scratch marks from anything like a cat, and it's probably too big to be like scratch marks from a cutlass. It's a little strange.
Alright.
Alright.
I kind of want to go up back on the roof, but over here this time. How much further is this room away from the Karakov's room?
Max room?
Allow me to draw a simple diagram.
I want to see how far actually all these rooms are. Because I want to see how far it is from our room and how far it is from Karakov's.
I'm just gonna like type the names of the people in order of rooms. So it's like who's with Jimmy?
Uriah.
Uriah.
Right.
Yep.
No, I mean like the room.
Felix.
Felix, yeah.
Him.
Dang.
It's gonna take me 1,000,000 years, but hold on.
Understandable. So it seems kind of weird that. Because like the cutlass was just on the floor, you know.
Did it look like it had any green stuff on it?
Green stuff.
You know, like, I'm not gonna throw out the
we haven't-
possibility.
I mean, I guess we haven't actually like looked at it yet.
The possibility.
Alright, fuck off.
Alright.
You're gonna throw it out now.
I hate
That
you.
is the order of the rooms: Karakov, Bruja, Zuza, Mac, Myrna, Mare, Felix, Jimmy, Shanks, Uriah, Bronson, Dick.
Wow, we are holy.
Yeah, you guys are sort of on one end.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's do a couple things here. First, let's look at the cutlass. I think we should observe it.
Okay. It appears to be a regular old cutlass. Sort of the kind that like sort of like a cavalry might use. and there is a smattering of blood all across it.
Okay.
A fair amount of it.
Nothing on the handle that we see. Like
Yeah.
any weird
Green.
Green.
Yeah, look, I don't want to throw out the possibility that it might be a being of Ib, okay?
Fuck.
There does not appear to be anything on the handle.
Okay. And we already looked in his room and we didn't find anything, right?
Other than the cutlass and the marks on the windowsill, no.
Yeah. And we only got normals also, so there might be more. But we can't see. I kind of want to go back on the roof.
Yeah.
Just over here.
Okay, so you climb back out onto the roof. Roll for it. Let's just see if you fall off the terrain.
Wait, wait, hang on a minute.
I'm good. Hard.
Hooray!
I
You
mean-
climb up.
You only die a little bit if you fall off a train. Come on.
My climb is 67. I can't fuck it up.
I can.
Yeah,
I have
probably.
24.
That's why I'm the one going up.
Too old.
Alright, I want to spot hidden up here, see if there's anything up here. I don't know what would be up here, but
What are you trying to see?
just while I'm on the roof, I want to see if there's anything.
Okay.
That's so hard.
You actually do see something this time. It looks like there are just faintly, like in the general vicinity of this area, and then sort of along the roof, heading back towards the other end of the back towards the direction of your guys' rooms. Faint scratches on the roof. And you also see, looking the other direction, some scratches that go the other way for a distance. You're not sure how far they go.
I just yell out that I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check it out, and then I go check it out.
Bronson, don't fucking die.
I'm gonna go check it out. I follow it.
Don't leave me in this dream with the rest of them.
Which direction?
The one that's further away. The scratch marks. Like the one
How
that's-
big scratch?
Well, do you want to follow it in the direction back towards your rooms, or the other direction?
The other direction.
Okay. They go for maybe another just a short while longer. It's difficult to tell like what they're passing, maybe because you're on the roof of the car. But they don't go super far. They go maybe another 40 feet.
Here's the son of things.
Do they just stop?
They appear to stop, and then there's like a bit more of the car, and then it stops.
Their feet and hands so big.
This is a fetish image.
You know
They're massive. They're so big.
we got banana hands.
Jesus Christ.
It's a fetish image.
This is a bad picture.
I don't think I believe you. I don't want to believe
Just
you.
highlighted.
It's just so
Actually,
clear.
I multiplied. Was it multiplied?
I don't like this.
But that's what you see following the scratches that direction.
You see yellow man.
So you said it got to the edge of the car, or just
No.
stopped?
It gets
Okay.
to a point, and then there's some more of the car, and then the car stops. You're close to the edge of the car, but it's not to the edge. It's maybe another 15-20 feet to the edge of the car.
I just want to look. I want to look at the edge of the car, just to see if there's anything.
Okay.
I'll try not to.
Who's gonna die?
I don't want to like jump down.
It's pretty stable up here, because of the way the pavilions stabilize themselves on top of the monster. So he's not terribly in danger. It's more getting on top of it that requires the roll. So you go up to the edge of the car, and you see the edge of the car, and where you can see looking down the tentacles of the beast that hold this pavilion, and the tentacles of the beast on the other side, entwined together to connect the two of them.
Gross.
But you don't see any more scratches or anything like that.
Alright. Okay, so there's scratches to where ours is, to here, and to that. And I didn't see any scratches where, like above Karakov, right?
Yeah, it looks like, based on your judgment, it looks like it gets as far as Bruges and then stops.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go back to where Max is and come back down.
Okay.
And I say, Dick.
What?
Scratches.
No, okay, I scratch his back a little bit.
Thanks.
Why did you want me to do that?
But also, I tell him the story.
Wow, that was gay. And,
You're not there, you can't comment on how gay it was.
you just hear that exact comment echo in your mind.
It just echoes down the hallway. Gay.
Wow.
But Dick, I saw scratches above
Wow.
Alright,
That
alright.
sure was gay. Sorry.
Wow, it's like Jimmy's right here.
No, that was Owen Wilson, silly.
Wow, it's like Owen Wilson. Also, Jimmy is
Wow.
right here.
here. Wow.
Christ. Alright.
But yeah, there was a path, scratches from here to our room, and also in the opposite direction. But then it stops.
And you mentioned how it stops at Brujas, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Good, I'm glad you told me that.
I mentioned the
let's-
whole story.
Good. We're gonna head there after we gather the troops.
Do you want to
gather everybody?
No, not
wanna-
everyone.
Do you want to take the cutlass and
We're still doing cat watch.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cutlass, we should probably take it to, I guess, Henry? Maybe? No, shit, I don't know. What do you think? Alright, what do you think? Should we take it to him? Because, like, what could happen is he's like, oh shit, we found the guy. And then that's the wrong guy, and then he'll be...
I don't think he'll be super jump on the gun, but
You
he's kind
never know. You know what? Why don't we
So-
take it to him, ask to get him in a room without the cats, and then be like, hey, we found this, but it's not... He didn't do it, okay? Just give it us a little bit more time. Also, there's something on the roof for someone in here who's not what they say they are.
What about the size of the paw mark, the claw marks? Did you check those out?
They're the same size.
we did.
I mean, and as they
The ones on
as
top.
no, I mean, like, are they the size of a kitten? Are they the size of a cat? Or
They're,
something?
they're much too big to be
They're
a cat.
big.
They're huge.
So they're like humanoid sized,
Um,
essentially.
Probably not.
Humans don't have claws, so you're not sure, but it's definitely way too big to be a cat.
Are they as big as a hand? Or bigger?
Maybe a little bigger.
Okay.
Like, bigger than, like, a claw on a finger might be.
I wonder. Maybe Henry knows.
Yeah.
me.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, so I want to just want to get the cutlass out of here as quick as we can.
Yeah,
Like,
alright.
bring it to
Let's
Henry.
go give it to
We'll-
Henry, talk to him about it, tell him not to, prosecute anyone yet.
Yeah, and then we'll go meet up with the others. Talk more.
Alright.
So let's
go.
go to Henry.
I hide the cutlass somewhere in my big fucking overcoat or some shit, I don't know.
You can take off your coat and like wrap it. I don't know.
Sorry, what are you doing?
We're taking the cutlass and we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
taking the cutlass.
You're heading to Henry?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Is he still at the?
He is...
Just cover it up with like.
Yeah, alright. I'm going to wait out here with the cutlass, get him outside, because I think cats have a good sense of smell, and I don't want them to smell the blood on this and
They're
flip
gonna
the
think you
fuck
did
out.
it. They're gonna murder you.
Oh my... Alright, Bronson, you gotta fucking hurry.
I go. And I
You see Henry in there, who is like he's meowing desperately, trying to get these cats to calm down. And he looks up. He's like, "Have you found something?"
Yes, come with me. We need to.
Meow meow. And then he stands up and he hurries out. And
We meet up with Dick.
he comes over to Dick and he says,
All right,
"Is that a bloody sword?"
no, I'm just happy to see you. Yes, it is bloody. Hey, oh, yeah, yes, it is. Oh God.
He says, where did you find it?"
We found it in Mac's room, but we're still investigating. I don't think he placed it there. There's something or someone on this train that is not supposed to be here. Because we
What do
tell
you
him,
mean?
Bronson, tell him what you saw.
On the roof?
Yeah.
Yes. I saw a path of claw marks leading from Mac's room window to our window, the Bronson, Dick, and also in a different direction where it kind of leads up to Blackjack. But then it stops.
I don't see how this rules Mac out.
Well, we're gonna just give us a little. Look, we're just filling you in as we
You're-
go along, so you're
You're
get what I'm
making me
saying?
very suspicious of him.
I mean,
we're still investigating. We don't
we're
wanna
still
get the wrong man.
investigating too. So like, we're just filling you in, so then you're not like, man, they haven't told us anything in a very long time. I wonder if they just died.
May I take that sword?
I kind of want to, because I don't want to leave with us. I don't know.
That sounds dangerous. He could be unstable right now.
He could be the guy who's killing shit.
Who knows?
Oh,
Who
gee.
knows?
Can I psychology him as I'm giving it to him?
Yes.
Hell yeah. 69! But let's see if I passed. No. Wait, god damn it. I was 7 away.
Henry's hard to read.
Wants it?
I'm sorry. You want me to psychology?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, but I'll do it anyways.
I mean, as long as you don't get a 100.
I'm gonna reset my computer real quick.
Okay.
You said no?
Nope.
Alright. I give it to him.
Alright. I would feel more comfortable with a weapon like this being in my possession, you understand that. I don't want
agree.
it falling into the wrong hands.
Of course. Where are you gonna put it?
I'm just going to hang on to it for the moment. He sort of like hooks it onto his belt. Okay. Well, I will be here if you need me.
Okay, bye.
Did you tell him whose cutlass it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was stolen from Karakov's room. Who's crankling?
No one.
Yeah, stolen from Karakov's room. It also had claw marks on... Wasn't there claw marks above his room?
Nope.
No? On the windowsill?
You didn't notice any.
Didn't see any. I mean, like, you could double check, but I don't think we didn't see anything.
Okay. Yeah, alright then. Alright. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Let's go back to our room, or should we gather the gang and then go back to our room?
Gather the gang.
Let's gather the gang
And then go back to the room.
and then go back to our room.
Alright, Bronson and Dick sprint full speed at Shanks O'Flannery, who's in the hallway or something.
Hell yeah.
Shanks
Is he
O'Flannery does
gonna
not
move?
respond.
We're gonna hit him. He's gotta move.
You wanna hit him?
Shanks, they're gonna hit you!
You gotta move.
Get out of the way!
Oh my god, we're gonna tackle him. We hit him.
Jesus Christ,
Play a
Shanks!
play a bowling sound effect real quick.
Shanks O'Flannery is dead.
Oh no!
Oh shit, we were too fat.
There's another murder on our hands.
Moon men.
So what'd you find out?
What?
Did you What'd you find out?
Find out about what?
Shakes it. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive again.
Okay, how about this?
Felix,
What do we
Felix,
gather
what did you
again?
find out?
I found out that
You said that
Mac has been out and about, and also that the gypsy visited Bruges.
Okay, we found a cutlass, a bloody cutlass in Mac's room.
Yeah, well, Mac's not been sleeping the whole time.
Okay.
That's huge.
Big if true.
Hey, just because he's fat?
No, but also.
No, but yes.
Yes,
Okay.
but no.
Well, we've got a load of information.
Let's
But
go
first,
back to our
let's
room.
go find the people.
Alright.
People.
The door
Okay.
flies open as you confront Jimmy and Uriah, who have been just character developing.
Uriah, Jimmy.
I crawl out from underneath the above of the chair.
What the hell? Right, you gotta stop doing that.
I'm standing there menacingly.
Alright, we all huddle together. I close the door. I lock it, and we all explain.
I wave the menacing characters out of the air.
Good.
They won't go away.
Oh. Jimmy.
I'm sorry.
It's just my natural state.
So we explained the story, or what we each found.
What a story.
What a story, Mark. I want to look at the window.
No one here is called Mark.
Are there any Clark? Goddamn. Are there any marks at our window?
There are indeed claw marks on the window.
Jesus. It's all coming together, boys.
Bro, I should have retracted their claws.
We're doing it really quickly.
Mac
well.
has claws.
Yeah, turns out.
Oh,
So,
fat man, scary.
Wait.
should we confront Mac about how he actually?
Yeah, I guess we should tie up that before we go meet the two
How-
ladies.
How far do we go into it? Do we also mention the cutlass? Because like,
Depending on what he says. No, as a safe answer, no, we don't mention it. But if he starts saying like, you know, something that you get what I'm saying, if something natural comes up, then we go into it.
so we gotta have a conversation.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard, right? I look at the camera.
Wow.
Jim faces at the camera. This fucking guy.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Everyone except Jimmy. Does anyone want to? You guys want to swap?
Yeah, do you guys want to switch out? You guys have been doing a great job here so far.
I'm starting to enjoy this.
Oh. What are we going to ask Mac about how he killed the cat?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, we're not actually gonna do that.
Well,
Yes.
you gotta get out of your comfort zone at some point.
Okay, Uriah's coming with us. Who wants to swap with them?
I think Jimmy's fine by himself. Are you?
Why?
But what if
You really
Jimmy?
trust him
What
around
if
the
Jimmy
cat,
did it?
though?
Oh shit,
What?
you're right.
I don't get it. What did I do?
You have an erection right now, Jimmy.
Oh my god. I want to roll to see if I have an erection.
You have a raging erection right now.
What do I roll
You
here?
can see it.
Strength?
Look.
Well, I got a 22. So,
Whoa, so
Your turtlehead's poking out.
Wow, it's really
no,
strong.
it's the other way. I'm trying to keep my erection down.
Yeah. He's making a
Oh, you're
con roll.
trying,
He's
is what
making
you're
a
saying.
con roll to control his boner.
Well, I'm gonna make a spot hidden to see if I can spot him hiding his boner.
Oh,
Go
okay.
for it.
Now you're gonna game. I see how it is.
well, I mean, you're shifting around awkwardly.
I don't.
Jimmy.
You don't shift around to hold your dick down. Okay.
I see your boner.
This is a lie. Where did
I
you
see
get
it
this?
with my
Where did you
eyes.
get this information, Shanks?
And
My
I raise you
eyes.
with my hand.
Why are you looking
No,
at my dick?
get that away.
I pull my sword out and I shove it in Shake's face.
Oh.
Look, bud.
Look, it's right there. It's out and about.
Are you suggesting that we have a sword fight, Jimmy? I have you know I don't swing that way.
Oh,
I swing to the
Nice.
right.
Oh!
What wordplay? Maybe Shanks should go.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Felix and Shanks. Mostly Felix has to come with us. Because I might have not been paying attention when they mentioned that Mac was up and around, moving around. But,
Why don't we have Shanks and Jimmy watch the trunk and then they'll murder each other while we.
yeah, they'll fight each other.
Yeah, we'll stand
The
in
sword fight.
Oh no.
I'm not
Go
staying
Bob.
here with Jimmy.
40 minutes
Come to my
straight.
cabin late. Come to my cabin later. We'll bang, okay?
I want us to come back and they're just both of them have their pants at their ankles and they're just swinging it around trying to fight.
Don't swing like that.
And then Hanzo will plant the honor bomb.
Oh no.
This is a bad session.
Hey, this only happened as soon as we went back to our room. And we started
Well,
talking to
it's only because somebody tried to say that I want to fuck a cat, okay? This
You
is not
said
true.
that.
I never said that I wanted to marry a cat, okay? I never said sex. And
You have a boner right now.
I wanted to get into the cat
Okay, so
democracy,
who's
okay?
sitting with Jimmy?
I don't
Who's,
think anyone's
Bronson,
gonna
you
jump
watch
at that.
Timmy.
No, he's gonna come with. Bronson come with.
Hell yeah,
No.
we're the investigation bros.
Cut Dick Paradigm.
No,
What do you mean?
we need Dick.
I'm not allowed to
Come on, Shanks, you can stay here.
No, I
You say
can't.
you need
Alright,
dick.
you know what? Oh, I am.
Dick will not stay with the dick.
I think
Why do I have to
is
stay
fine
behind? Who
staying
the
here.
fuck's... Who decided this?
I mean, if
Alright,
you want
then
to come with us.
who wants to stay behind?
Uriah.
The only reason why I'm asking for a swap because I want to leave Uriah and Jimmy here again. I want them to do
Yeah, I know,
something.
Says
it is
Uriah does indeed. Now it's no longer present in the room.
Oh, he's already out.
Your eye already left. You know what?
Come on, Shanks.
What?
please.
Alright. Fucking hell, I really think we should leave someone with the body.
Well, we need two, I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
You want me to hang
just
out
be
with the body?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll hang out with this body.
Nice.
That's
Jimmy,
right.
Make sure that
Okay.
Jimmy
Jimmy, if you
doesn't
like to
Let's
hang out.
go.
Okay,
Wait,
so
who
who's,
else
is staying with Felix?
who's going?
I will lock the door. I will open my suitcase and hammer space out this inexplicably long Zweihander,
Yeah.
and I will sit here with this dead cat.
I
Okay.
think we trust Felix.
Okay, by yourself, alright.
Like
I'll stay here with him.
holy shit! It's
Okay.
6 feet long. And
It's
like,
way
the
too long
suitcase
to
is,
fit
like,
in there.
3 feet long.
Alright.
So Felix
take out
and
my sword
Shanks
gun.
are staying here. Okay.
Since you guys are staying here, go back over one more time what was said about Mac.
We talked to Miranim, and Miranim said that Mac was walking out and about around 1:30, and also we saw the gypsy leaving Madame Brujas around 1:30.
Okay, 1:30, Mac walkabout. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do this, gang.
What's the crew?
The crew going out is me, Dick, Jimmy, and Uriah.
Okay.
And we're gonna go see Mac.
So the crew
The
bolsters
crew,
up
the
their
boys.
confidence and marches along towards and into the dining car. Or the dining pavilion, or it doesn't matter. It's the same shit.
Understandable.
As you guys entered the dining dining pavilion, you find that it is empty.
What?
And right at about the same time, you hear a piercing shriek
Oh no.
God damn it.
coming from back the opposite direction. Back in the living compartments.
We sprint.
I appear under Felix's chair and run out the room.
Shut the fuck up, Uriah. No, you don't.
The boys that are out, we sprint.
We run back fast and good.
Make a listen roll to determine where the screaming is coming from, though it's not going to be particularly hard.
I
This is my
think Brujas, ain't it?
I succeed.
I fail.
I got a 99.
I got like a 48.
Did anybody succeed?
Let's see. I
I
passed
succeeded.
by
Oh.
5.
Every roll I've made tonight has been over a 70.
Dick and Jimmy are able to ascertain that the screaming is definitely coming from Madame Bruja's compartment.
I run the other way.
Alright.
Bronson turns
I
the
assume
fuck
the door
around.
is locked. Let's fucking bust through that door. Let's
As you
get
run
it.
up to the door, as you're running up to, as you're just coming up to the door, everybody give me their dex scores, because this is now going to be like a thing.
50.
Hey, 60. I'll write it down and roll
I
20.
wrote it down. Roll 20, 75.
90.
No one noticed that I haven't been in roll 20, including myself.
Wow. I mean, it's not really a whole lot going on in
It's
Roll
true.
20.
We don't really
It's-
need it.
I mean, it's true.
Only people who really need it are people who use it to roll.
Mhm.
But the music, though.
Yeah, and the music.
I didn't like that. Don't do that again.
I'm sorry, that was squeaky
What's
doors.
that?
Fucking one
This
of the
train?
doors here.
No, the thing moved and it was creepy.
The squeak?
No, the background moved.
Oh.
Yeah, I grabbed it by
Oh.
accident.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah,
that was kind
it
of
moved and I was like, nah.
I grabbed it by accident and I fucked up trying to put it back in the same spot, and it's too late now.
My back's all fucked up.
Ah!
Don't.
I fucking
God.
should have been here before. Fable OST good and not bad and very good.
Nice.
He's right, you know. It is nice.
He's right, you know.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's do some pictures here.
Pixel.
Joe waistcoat.
We'll use this. We'll use Donfante
Yes, don't want that.
for Bruja.
Oh,
For Bruja.
Oh.
it's a little rude.
And we'll use this blue slod for somebody else.
Somebody else.
I just grabbed
Big
the two
friend.
ones. I just grabbed the two pictures that were closest at hand.
But who could the
Have
somebody
you
be?
been making your players fight slots?
I made them fight slods, and then KMS put a wall of force around them and neutralized them instantly, and I was pissed. It was the biggest fucking
No.
bummer.
No, the best slots are when they explode out of NPCs you like and then attack.
I was so frustrated.
God, it was a good session.
No.
I mean, it was a good session.
And then,
Yeah,
and then
Ronick died.
yeah,
And lost
Ronik's
people.
character, Ronick
We
dimension
lost two characters.
Ronik's character dimension doored through a prismatic wall, and it didn't
Yeah,
go so well.
All of it at the same time.
He hit every single layer.
oh.
Oh, and in the last session,
He got ogred.
Last session is a little bit of a tale, I think. Let's take care of this first.
I don't know. The important thing I've heard here is that Ronick died.
That was pretty.
It wasn't his finest hour. Okay, so you're 75.
he might be.
We killed a prince last
Jimmy-
session.
Yeah, they caused an
Operating-
international shitstorm.
Publicly operating as ambassadors of our nation, we accidentally murdered a prince of another nation.
Was it Alistair?
It was.
It was Alistair.
Yeah.
I was wondering who this fuck is, but he talks with Nick's voice.
Yeah, that's my Alistair voice.
Yeah, he was banished and fell off an airship.
What are
That's the
Shanks
one.
and fucking
Did
Felix's
they come?
dexes?
Felix is in the room.
Yeah, we're in the room.
Yeah, Felix
Yeah,
is
but
fighting.
Oh,
Very
you're
close.
you're holding fast with the cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Alright.
missed that whole thing.
No. I just didn't know if
he
you
was
guys were
wondering if you
running
guys
out or anything.
also sprinted out.
No,
All right.
our job is to guard the body.
Yep.
Make sure no one touches it inappropriately.
Yep. No rogue Jimmy's trying to fuck it.
All right, bud. All right.
Jimmy is not allowed
Once
to
again,
general.
This is not a sexual thing. This is a power grab.
You are not going to
Yeah,
believe the kind of decks that Madame Bruja is packing.
Oh,
Five.
Fucking dexterous, this one.
has to be me. And I'm there, boy.
What the fuck?
Wait, what? Am I missing something?
What? The old woman has an 80 dex.
I have 90.
No, the old woman has. You're not an old woman, you piece of shit.
Make a dex roll, Bronson, because you have the same dex as other thing.
That's a 17.
Man,
A 17?
That's actually a blue slot.
Who says I'm not an old woman?
That's a 1.
Bull! You're lying.
I'm glad I got that out of the way, though. Okay. So, as you hear the screaming Jimmy, you can, you rush up to the door and find it locked.
Ah, shit. Where's Felix? I want to burst through the door.
Alright, make a, let's see here. Make a strength roll.
Ah, hold on. 26. So let me see. My strength is 40, so that's a success.
But it's just a normal success, right?
Yes.
You slam against the door, and it bends in a little bit, and then does not give.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let whoever else
Next person in line.
is stronger go.
I don't think any of us. Well,
Alright.
yeah.
You can hear-
I failed.
You can hear more screaming coming from the interior,
Oh, God.
I try and fail, or hopefully to
and
back down.
something is happening in there, but you guys can't see it. Bronson.
Are there any other rooms over here that are open?
At this point, the door next to you has opened, and Karakov is like peering his head out of the door, like, "What the hell's going on?"
I scream, excuse me, Karakov, as I run in
What?
and I go to the window.
Okay,
I want to climb out.
make a climb roll.
My man.
Oh, boy.
That's extreme.
Okay, you like dive out, you fucking pivot in mid-air and
Got the
just
strafe jump.
you just land. Yeah, you do like a strafe jump and land on the roof somehow. You don't even know
He
how the
looks to
fuck it
the
happened.
right,
You're like,
left
"Oh,
really
that
hard."
was fucking awesome.
Great. Do I still get to keep going?
I'll let you. You can use the rest of your turn to try and get into the room.
Yes.
So you run over, make a climb roll to get in, but that will be the extent of your turn.
Another extreme.
He leaps off, and in midair he initiates his double jump and launches into, like, dives spinning into Madame Bruja's cabin, landing with a 3-point stance, standing up and shitting his pants at what he sees. Within the compartment, you see Madame Bruja grappled and fighting with something. She has her little purse in her hand, her little heart-shaped purse, and it looks like it's trying to grab it from her hands. And you can see there's a huge wound down the side of her chest where she's been attacked by it, and she's struggling with it viciously. She's got a lot of fight in her for a little old lady. This thing, however, is some sort of insectoid crustacean-looking being with 4 twisted legs, the first pair of which end in barbed claw hooks.
Oh.
Does it have 3 eyes?
The head ends in a gaping mouth surrounded by a beard of tendrils, and the body is a hard carapace, brown and rugose. And it is fighting with her.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! You guys hear like some cool like jumping, and then you hear, "Oh no!" Uriah.
I already rolled a failed strength to bash it open.
That wasn't on your turn. I'll let you roll it again, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use my short sword to break the lock open. Then, or can I just re-roll a punch?
It'd still be strength to hit it hard enough.
Okay, here I go. That is higher than my strength score, so no.
Uri is feebly whacking at the lock with his sword, like, God damn it, fucking. Not quite working yet. Dick.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna try and bash that fucking door in.
Alright. This is
Okay.
fun. There's 3 men desperately trying to break down the door.
3 Stooges, more like it.
47, my strength is, let's see. I did it! Or, I think it's a normal. I don't think. No.
No.
You like stand back and you take a step up and you kick with all of your force and you just bounce backwards a little bit and fall on your ass.
Oh, I blush a little bit. Aw.
I'm embarrassed.
Jimmy.
Alright. I'm gonna try the same fucking thing. I'm bashing that door. Oh, yes, a hard success! I got exactly a 20.
Hell yeah.
Jimmy pushes you aside and just punches the lock, and it snaps, and the door swings open, revealing the horrific beast within. And you can see Bronson on the other side saying, "Oh no!"
Alright, I pull out my sword-like gun and say, "Hands up, Massachusetts State Police!"
Okay. Both, for a moment, both Madame Bruja and the creature stop what they're doing and look at you very confused, and then they go back to fighting.
I'm also confused. I didn't realize I had a sword again.
You pulled it out. You like almost drop it because you were like looking for the trigger. You're like, oh fuck, wait, what the fuck? Madame Bruja is going to try to escape from its grip.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I am the first. I rolled a 1 earlier in order to get out, just sort of rebalance the fates. This time I rolled a 100.
No!
Oh no.
You watch as, in her desperation to get away, she drags her own arm accidentally against one of those barbed claw hooks and cries out, and you watch as the heart-shaped purse tumbles from her hands, and she screams, "No! He must not get it!" That's gonna be her turn.
Oh no. What's Big Boy gonna do?
The creature is going to go for the heart-shaped purse. But as it is like... No, she rolled 100. She can't do anything. It actually rolled... Hold on a second. Let me just do something for fun here.
Afraid.
That's fun. It rolled just in between Bronson's feet and slightly behind him.
No. Please.
And it turns directly towards you, casting the woman aside. And it swings towards you.
I dodge.
Roll dodge.
Good. But that's it. Just good.
Just a regular?
Just a regular good.
Okay. Christ, I can't find my fucking... It's dark over here. Where the hell is my other dice? Here it is. Okay. Okay. Yep, so then that means you die, I think, right? Yeah.
No.
It swings at you and you just right over your head. It is swinging at you because you're there, but you can see its eyes, these like black, awful insectoid eyes, sort of like ringed with this it's sort of like this sparkling red glow in its eyes.
Disgusting.
its eyes are trained directly on that little vallus. That's its turn.
So it didn't get it?
It did not hit you, nor did it reach the thing that it's trying to grab.
Alright, I want to pick it up.
Okay.
Run out the window.
Run away.
And I'm trying to decide which way I should go.
Does it have
Towards the-
wings?
I'm gonna go out the window with it.
Okay. Make a climb roll.
Oh my god.
Yep, I'm good.
Bronson picks up the purse and says, and just climbs right back out the window.
Don't make us fucking follow you out there. Oh
This
my
is-
god.
This is exactly what I wanted.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit! Oh.
God,
It just
Bronson,
hit me.
where are you going with it? You still got, like, you can move somewhere.
Go into another window.
That's what I want to do, but how far? I want to go as far as I can and then manage to go inside a window.
If you want to go as far as you can't get inside a window.
How as far as I can, but can also get into a window. How many rooms is the way? Is it like?
There's Zuza's room right next to you, and there's Karakov's room on the other side that you climbed up into from initially.
Oh god.
Go into his.
I want to go back to Karakov's room.
Okay, make a climb roll.
Here we go, boys. Extreme.
Sure must be nice to have climb.
Actually,
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
actually, remake the previous one, because you would have had to roll with a penalty because you're holding this purse in your hands while you're trying to do this.
Do you want me to count this one that I just rolled?
Yeah, sure. That'll be the penalty for the first one. So roll with a penalty for this one.
It's another one. It's another extreme.
With both?
Yes.
You rolled twice and got an extreme both times?
Mhm.
Good lord. What is your climb?
I have 67.
So you dive right back into Karakov's room, and Karakov looks at you. What the hell is happening?
Run!
What? Uriah.
Ooh, boy. So,
I'm
Break
assuming
down
I
that
saw
door.
that.
the door's already open.
Shit.
And we have this crab. Does it look like it was following with Bronson with its eyes when he was running
It
away?
very much was.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
Okay. From where do you find this rock?
I have 5 rocks in my pocket at all times.
No, you don't.
It's in my inventory. It's written down.
Okay, fuck it then. Fine, throw a rock.
Why?
Oh. Let's see, what was my throw? That is a
No.
success.
I trust you more now that you've told me this.
What'd you say? It's a success?
Yeah.
How much fucking damage is a rock?
It's a d4 plus half your damage bonus.
Go for it. Roll damage.
No, my damage bonus is -1, so what happened to that?
So you subtract 1.
Okay. 4 -1, so 3 total.
Okay, you watch as it bounces off its crustacean hide.
Yeah.
You did not do enough damage to beat its armor.
Oh no, it's got arm. Wouldn't make sense.
It's got a carapace.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even face in your direction, it is focused on pursuing where Bronson went.
I wish I had my gun.
Dick.
Okay, I run away to
Okay.
go find Bronson.
And I run.
The last time you saw him, he ran into Karakov's compartment.
I run
Yeah,
so
I
far
go to him.
away.
You run and you see him rushing through Karakov's compartment with the purse in his hand.
Okay, so which way to Henry?
Henry
Like
would be
The cat car.
it would be out in the other direction. It would be
So the way that I came from.
No. It would be past Karakov's.
Okay, so I grab Bronson, or I say, Bronson, give me the thing. Can he toss it to me?
Can I give?
Like when it's not his turn?
I'll say you can take it from his hands if he's
Okay,
willing.
I'm there T-posing.
I take it from his hands and look at him, kind of. Okay, all right, whatever. All right, I go.
Okay, you start running.
I tell Bronson to follow because he's faster than me, so he can get it.
You can relay race it.
We're gonna relay race
It's not really how it works, but okay, so Jimmy,
This is stupid.
All right,
it's pretty silly.
I'm gonna stab this fucking bitch.
Jimmy rushes in with the sword like, motherfucker!
The insect.
Seems to take it down himself.
I don't even know what the fuck this thing looks like, but I want to try to stab it.
I
don't know what the
despise
stats
How
are.
is Jimmy gonna fucking twist this in his mind?
I was gonna fuck him up.
It's just a fucking crippled. He's got like weird fucking like.
It's a giant fucking sword-handed like bug monster.
He's got one of those skin conditions, dude.
It's just a weird fucking cripple in armor.
Jesus.
I mean,
There is no limit
I've
to
run
Jim's
into a lot of
self-delusion.
weirdos in my time, but a crab suit.
There is no limit to his
I wanna see a
self-delusion.
picture of this thing actually.
I don't think there is one actually.
God fucking whatever. I'm imagining it as like a fucking praying mantis for some reason. I don't know
I
why.
imagine that's
And I
not
was thinking like,
not too far off.
and I was thinking like the fucking arms were like whatever those things are, the crutches. Anyways, I try to stab it, and
Okay.
I don't know what I have to roll for that.
It would be fighting brawl, I guess, right? Because you're
All
using
right.
a melee weapon.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna push that. I'm not.
Oh.
That was a 95. All right, 23. That's a extreme success or hard success, not extreme.
Okay. So it's a D8 plus your damage bonus.
Okay, I actually have to pull that out. Okay. D8 plus my damage bonus. So that's a 7 plus DB, which I don't none. So I got a 7.
So 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the blow seems to be taken by the carapace, but you do actually cut past a little bit, and you see a bit of like weird blackish green blood sort of just spill out from it, and it goes.
Oh.
You did wound it.
Okay.
Bruja is going to fucking run past you out of the room. That's gonna be her whole turn.
Coward.
This thing, I'm gonna have it make a listen roll. Yep, it's got really good hearing. It is going to run and just bull past Jimmy out into the hallway. Jimmy, I need you to make either a strength or a dodge roll.
I'll make a dodge.
Okay.
Because I can't. Strength is not my, Ooh, that's 8. Oh, my... 22. What is my... 75.
75? You
Yeah.
dive and, like, crash through the wardrobe into the closet as it bowls past. It turns and sees Dick and Bronson running, and it sprints after them. Let me see, can it... With that fucking move, it catches up to Bronson, who is a little bit behind Dick at this point.
And
It's gonna try to take another swipe at you.
why me? I don't have it.
Because it's pissed at the moment.
I understand.
Doesn't care that I just stabbed it in the butt.
I want to dodge.
Well, it's trying to get something.
Normal dodge. Oochies.
What?
Oof. Ouch. Oochies.
Yeah, we're about to get an oofy ouch in a second here. It does hit you, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad on the damage dice. I rolled really poorly on that D6 plus D4. So you take 3 points of damage as it clips you in the side, and you like stagger and slam against the wall, but you keep standing and running. Bronson.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to where Dick is and grab it.
Okay, and then just keep going.
And then keep going.
Okay, Uriah.
So what's the? How far am I from where? Do you even know where Bronson is?
He's out of the sleeping car at this point. He's running in the direction of Henry. You have no idea. No, you would be able to see him. He's way down there though. You're far away.
Okay, then I guess I'll just start making my way towards him.
Okay.
Holding my short sword out, and just going until I was going as far as I can move towards him.
Okay. You can get almost up to the creature. You could maybe throw another rock, but you can't stab it.
I don't think the rock's gonna do anything. So.
Okay, so you're like, alright, yeah, I'll save these for another time. Dick.
Okay, did Bronson make it far enough that I cannot catch up to him? Or...
What's your move?
It's not enough. Let's see, 6.
Bronson, what's your move?
8.
Yeah, I don't think you can catch up to him, honestly.
Okay, alright, I guess I'm gonna try and... what's this thing doing?
It's chasing you guys.
I mean, it's chasing the thing, but is it angry at me?
Well, it attacked Bronson and he wasn't holding it, so probably.
Oh, Christ. Is there a room nearby?
There's like a little like staff bathroom.
Is there a window at that bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go out that window.
Oh.
Dick,
Oh,
looks over.
Wait, no, never mind.
You can do it, man.
I have a 24 climb.
Oh.
You can do it.
I see you guys are having a fun time.
Boy.
It is fun, actually.
Felix and Shanks are just like sitting in there with the Zweihander like, sounds like a lot of noise is happening over there.
Shanks has the
right now?
machete.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
No. Felix and Shank are just passing around a cigar. Guarding.
Where are we right now?
The cigar, it's laced with drugs.
It's a jazz cigar.
Shanks brought out some of his secret stash.
Opium.
It's just opium.
Yeah.
It's just an opium den in there.
It's the Dag skunk.
Yeah. It's a jazz cigar.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing, Dick?
Okay, so I'm not gonna go out the fucking window. I guess I'm gonna try and run past it the other way.
So you try to run right past it? Let me roll something here.
You should yell as we get past our
I say,
room.
holy fuck! That's just what I'm
Does anybody else see this like happening?
Yeah, actually, it is gonna try to attack you.
So
with its tentacles.
Okay, well,
so you can try to dodge.
yeah, I'm gonna dodge while I'm running away from it. Bronson, run! You gotta run fast.
Oh boy.
Okay, alright. That's a normal. Holy shit. Wait, yeah.
You are in luck, as you manage to duck, and it almost knocks off your hat with the tentacles. But you pin it to your head, and you keep running like, fuck. Jimmy.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try to run out into the hallway and chase down that fucking... I don't even know what the fuck. Crippled.
Horrible. This stupid cripple with his crutches.
Yeah.
This very fast and huge cripple with his crutches.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is a dream. Okay.
When am I gonna fucking wake up?
This is just ridiculous.
Please hurry up.
You can get up to it.
Alright. Can I stab it?
You definitely can.
I'm gonna fucking stab it. Alright.
With a sword.
I got a 75, which means I miss.
You just whack against its carapace and it does literally nothing.
Yeah, I do that fucking thing Henry does in Kingdom Come Deliverance, but you don't know what that is.
Bruja's not really part of this anymore. This thing.
Yeah.
Let me make a,
There's everyone.
It seems to suddenly realize where Bronson is running. And you see it, like, look around in a worried state. And then it turns, crashes through the employee bathroom, and climbs out the window.
Oh, Christ. How far away are we?
How far away are you?
Yeah, from the target, the Henry.
Maybe it's another. It's like another It's like another car after this one. Like you were in the first car, and then there was another car, and then there's another car, and then at the end of that one is the compartment.
Okay.
So you're like almost halfway there.
I hope Bronson is screaming as he's running for Henry to meet him halfway.
Bronson. Keep running?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just
Keep running. Uriah.
It's just all the way out the window, yeah.
It has climbed out of the window, presumably onto the roof.
I guess I'll continue going the direction that Bronson was going.
Okay. Dick?
Yeah, I'm gonna, since it's out the fucking window now, I'm gonna run back the other way.
Run
Towards
back.
him.
You turn back around and start running towards Bronson again. Jimmy.
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking run up to the thing again, try and stab it again.
It's on
out.
the roof.
It's up. It's on
Oh fuck! What is my climb? I will chase this dude down. I got 45 climb. I'll try it.
Oh god.
I'm gonna climb onto the roof.
All right, make a roll for it.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm gonna push.
Oh,
Oh, thank God! 29.
oh, scared.
Motherfucker.
Dumb bastard.
You actually like fell
I'm
in
a
push
loose
and
cannon
fucking died.
cop.
You,
Well, it's a fucking dead cannon cop.
You would have been dead if you
You would have
fucking
been
like
like
pushed.
dead.
It's fine.
Like I have failed a push before, and you it's not good.
you run up.
Do you not remember? Do you not remember the monkeys?
You
I
wasn't there
wasn't,
for
I
that.
wasn't there.
Jimmy runs up, springboarding off of the little latrine in the employee's bathroom, and almost slips on the windowsill, but manages to catch himself, clambering onto the roof and coming face to face with the beast once more. But that's your action to climb out. So
Oh fuck! Can I move to the center of the train?
yes, I'll let you do that.
All right, cool. I'm squared off with this beast.
It, realizing that it's been pursued, which it kind of didn't expect, honestly, is gonna try to punch you off the train.
Oh shit! You can try.
So it just takes like a couple steps back, like, and then charges you like a bull.
What the fuck kind of creep
Make
is this?
a strength or a dodge.
Dodge. Oh, I got a 60. Okay, that's a dodge.
You dodge and just do like a little roll on the on the roof and like catch yourself and stand up and square off on the other side of it with the sword out. It rotates around at you and goes.
Oh no.
This is really dope. It's a fucking Jimmy Scalfani's sword fight with a giant bug monster on top of a train.
And to me, it's just one really athletic, fucking strong cripple. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You're like, how the fuck is this guy even crippled? Those crutches have to be fake.
Well, it's very simple. He's on that marijuana. It gives him super strength.
He's injected marijuanas. Bronson,
no.
you keep going?
Who?
Bronson. It's Bronson.
Yes, I keep it. I'm gonna look in the bag.
You open the Valus.
Yes.
It is empty.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's interesting. I keep running though.
Uriah?
I am just the runnest boy this side of the train. Keep on running.
Dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Alright, the person who's actually doing cool stuff, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stab this bitch.
Okay.
Ooh, 58. Okay, that's a hit. I don't know if it actually hits, but here we go. How much damage? 7 again.
Okay. You do a little. Most of it is still absorbed by the hide, but you still get a little bit of damage, and you see some of the blood scatter across the roof of the train, and it looks fucking angry, just staring at you with those black eyes with the red sparkles. It's going to. It wants to run away, but it knows that you're gonna see where it goes, so it's gonna try to knock you off the train again.
Oh, god damn it.
Same thing. Dodge or strength.
Right. Oh no. Well, I succeed because that's a 42. That isn't. It's just a dodge.
I just launched my die, and I don't know where the fuck it went.
That's what mine keep doing. Like, I always hit a reroll.
Oh, here it is.
Falls onto my fucking stomach. It's lame. I need more space.
So it, like a fucking bull, charges past you, and like a bull tamer or whatever the fuck, matador, you roll out of the way again and pull out the sword, and it's starting to get kind of frustrated.
I'm just gonna keep rolling. Look, I've got that adaptability past 30 at this point.
You keep doing like a Dark Souls dodge roll, like strafe around it, and then stabbing, and then another dodge roll strafe, and then a stab, and it's like.
He's lucky I don't have my gun. I'd fucking put that bitch out of his misery looking idiot. Alright, I'm gonna stab him again.
The rest of you, I imagine, just keep running, so Jimmy, stab.
Okay, 46, so that's a success again. And 6 damage this time.
Okay, barely any of that gets by the armor, but a little bit does.
Is there an actual, like, armor thing in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Certain things have, like a damage threshold, like, for example, like a crocodile has, like, a 3-point hide, so if you do 4 damage, it only takes 1, and if you do 2 damage, it takes none. This thing has a hate carapace. So you, it's done with trying to fucking punch you off. It's just gonna try to kill you now. It swings at you with its big, scary hand.
And I'm gonna dodge again.
Go for it.
58.
That's a success.
Yeah, just a success.
But because this is an attack and not a charge.
Yeah, I take damage.
Well, I mean, it has a potential to hit you still.
Oh, okay.
Which it does. But you have a lot of health. You'll probably be fine.
Probably.
What do you have, like 15 health or some shit?
As long as you didn't get pushed off.
Oof. It swings forward with one of those jagged barbed hooks and rakes across your chest. You take 6 damage.
Oh my god.
As you get staggered back and you can see the blood pouring out from this massive gash in the front of you.
Ugh! What the fuck? What are you crippleds doing these days with your fucking crutches? Putting knives on the end of it and shit, killing cats.
At this point, Bronson, you can see Henry is now sprinting in your direction from the other car. See, what the hell is going on?
Big insectoid.
What?
Monster on the roof. Did I see him go out the window of the roof?
Presumably, yeah.
Okay. Big insectoid monster on the roof.
On the roof?
Yes, it wanted this thing. I start waving first.
Why?
I don't know, but get people to stop it.
Okay, I am getting on the roof.
What?
And he rushes and he's gonna climb onto the roof.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Henry and me, we're badasses. What are you?
Holy shit.
Henry just this tall, narrow man, like nearly 7 feet tall and stick thin, just rushes over to the window, reaches around with a huge arm, and you just see him pull himself out of the window onto the roof.
Oh my god.
And he starts. You can now see Jimmy, Henry on the roof running in your direction at full tilt.
This is pretty great.
Okay. What are Uriah and Dick doing? Just being okay, I guess we'll let them handle it.
I guess we're gonna go see Bronson.
Okay, so you guys rush up to Bronson, who is standing there with an empty purse. Timmy, you can make an attack if you'd like.
Of course.
Of course.
I got a 31. So what is that? Hold on. I don't know if that's a hard success. Let me see. It is. No,
Okay.
it is not.
It's still.
I lied.
Yeah. Well.
Alright, and then I... fucking 2.
2. Yeah, just bonk off of the hide.
I want to try to back up. I don't like this anymore.
You can see just this malevolence in its eyes as it steps forward and swings again.
Oh no. I try to dodge. 35. That's an extreme. I mean a hard, not extreme. An extreme. It's just
Well, that probably saved your life. It did. It swings towards you and you just dive back and roll, and it swipes and just hits air.
God.
And at this point, you see Henry rushing up. He leaps between the cars onto the car that you guys are at, skids to a stop, and then clenches his fist in the air.
What?
And you watch as from the beasts carrying these pavilions, a series of tentacles lash up to grab onto the creature.
Oh,
Henry, the absolute unit.
that's
Holy
fucking
shit.
rad.
The absolute madman.
Holy shit.
The creature is going to attempt to dodge. Oh, shit. It dives and skids and ducks under the tentacles as they wrap in midair. And Henry says, "Murder!" And you watch as he clenches another. He opens his hand and moves it forward like he's doing a military signal to go forward. And a pair of tentacles grab onto him and just start moving him forward really fast.
What the fuck?
That's so fucking cool.
Oh my god.
But he is attempting to pursue at this moment. Jimmy, this thing.
Hey, wait a second. I want to
Stabbing him
what
again.
do you want to do?
I hand Dick the bag and I jump out the window. And I climb up.
Okay, fantastic.
Yep.
You clamber onto the roof, and you can see a heavily wounded Jimmy backing up with the sword in hand as it advances on him, and you can see Henry behind them just riding the tentacles after him.
Oh, I gotta see this.
I fucking run at him. I want to hit him.
I look at Dick.
Yeah, you could probably get to with your move, you could probably get to the creature, so you run up with your sword like, ah!
I fucking jump and I hit him. And hopefully. Nope, that's a 94.
Oh.
You just, bonk!
Damn it. Try it.
Jimmy.
Alright, I stabbed the fucking creature again.
Jimmy, in a show of bravery, steps back forward and lunges with the sword.
A 36.
Hell yeah.
And an 8.
And-
Oh shit.
Damn.
How come action only happens when I go and watch?
Hey, it's a good thing because we have
You
Jimmy
watch
now.
as this one slips past some of the shells of the carapace and straight into its chest, and it goes, and you watch as black blood bubbles around the sword as you pull it out.
Oh god.
Alright, I'm gonna back up again because I don't like this thing.
In a rage, fearing for its life, it is going to dive forward and attempt to deliver the killing blow to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, bitch. Let's go. Dodge. Oh, where's that one? Oh, I'm gonna... Is it okay if Yeah, I'm gonna push that. I got a 98. 41.
I thought you weren't allowed to push dodge.
I don't think you can push
I
dodge.
can't...
Yeah.
well, then I'm
can't.
dead. Oh.
Well, that's a 3 to hit you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. No! That was just like a...
Jimmy's dead.
That was some wacky nightmare Jimmy had. See you on the flip side.
Alright, here we go. Let me roll damage.
Do you die in real life?
Oh my
No.
god.
You just take like sanity damage and you can never go back.
Is this what I come up to here? I come up here so I can see Jimmy die.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, I'm a hero. Okay?
How much health do you have? You're fine, right?
Let's see. I've got 8 left.
Yeah, look at that. You're fine.
Oh yeah, how much is it?
Wait, no, you took 6 damage, and you had 13 health, right? So
Oh.
you should have 7.
Okay, well then I have 7 then.
Okay, it's just a d6 plus a d4. I mean, it's more likely that you'll survive than die.
Cursed it.
Perfectly fine.
You jinxed it,
I'm gonna look up to see if you can push dodge rolls. I rolled a 5 and a 4.
Oh. Jesus.
Well, Luigi Fettuccini's showing up on the scene a little
No.
bit early.
No,
Let him push.
You're not actually dead.
You're not dead. You're just you can never. You're going to be like
You
out of
get
commission
basically
for a bit.
launched out of the dream with big sanity damage.
Big
Oh,
sanity
that might
damage.
kill him though.
No, he has
Oh,
high
I
sanity.
am
He
not-
has like 99.
Yeah, you'll be fine, but like
I might actually believe that monsters are real
I
after this.
I don't want you to die because I don't know how many more sessions the Dreamlands thing is, and I don't want you to have to sit out all the sessions in the Dreamlands.
But wouldn't it be funny if he got enough sanity damage to roll a madness and got violence while we
And
were all
started killing your asleep
Oh
bodies!
my god.
Start stabbing your unconscious bodies.
Who's he rooming with in the real world?
Felix.
Felix.
Oh, jeez.
Man,
Hold
I
on.
might actually end up killing my eventual killer on accident.
I'm just gonna see if I can find out.
You never let us push dodge rolls ever.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's correct. I think I'm doing that right, but
Because it's like any.
Dude, I'd be able to dodge so
combat thing.
often.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking 72.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think you can push dodge.
It's like in combat things, you're just not allowed to.
I've been rolling shit on these dice all night. What the fuck?
I know everything was going great. Like Jimmy was actually doing some really cool shit, and I was really proud
I
of him.
found
and
something
it's
about
just, like,
spending luck.
I don't think we're doing anything related to luck, though.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna find it.
There is an optional rule that involves spending luck for something.
Yeah, I don't think... We haven't been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skill and characteristic rolls can be pushed, not luck, sanity, or combat rolls.
Oh.
Or rolls to determine an amount of damage or sanity loss.
Oh well, at least I went down.
In a really cool way.
Yeah.
So you guys watch as it swings... I'm so sorry, McNasty.
It's fine, I don't care.
It swings towards you with its massive barbed hook, and you watch as the hook catches Jimmy under the jaw.
Oh.
And it just predator pulls his skull and spine out, and just hurls it into the sky, spinning.
Hey, so I wasn't looking, right?
What?
I wasn't looking, right?
No, you were looking.
God damn it!
You ran up! I don't know what to do!
Fucking Jimmy!
And you watch as his body takes 2 steps forward, dully swings the sword with muscle memory, and then its knees buckle, it falls off the side of the train and just spirals into nowhere.
That's fine.
Make a sanity roll.
I fucking hate you, Jimmy.
Why me? What?
I mean,
I did it! I'm fine!
You did it!
You had Alright.
You only lose 1 point of sanity damage for seeing your friend die.
No, you know what? That's not too bad.
This is not the first time Bronson has seen his friends die.
It won't be the
I'm getting
last.
used to it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
At least it was good.
So is
At
my
least
character
Jimmy-
dead or just dead?
No.
Your character's not dead.
You died in the
Okay.
dream world, so you can't dream here.
Okay.
Let me
Basically, you're just sitting. Basically, you're just sitting back in the real life train car.
Yeah, you
like-
just
Wow,
woke
that
up.
was a fucked up dream.
You woke up in the dream car like, what the fuck was that?
I thought I saw monsters there. Whoa.
Hold on, I gotta see how much sanity damage you take.
Well, then I especially don't care then. That's perfectly fine.
You're out of care with his sanity damage.
I have 99. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it can go down real quick.
Where the
It's
hell?
fine.
Where's my other? No, that's the fucking. Where the fuck is the die that I want? Here it is.
D12.
I'm Longbone opened the door and then he took so much.
I could have taken like 2. That would have been hilarious.
For hideously dying in the dream and waking up, Jimmy, you take 14 points of sanity damage.
I got that exact number. Holy shit.
It's not that much.
Which means that I now have to do a madness thing for you as you sit bolt upright in your compartment. Are you on the bunk, bottom bunk, or top bunk?
I don't know. Let's roll a dice for that. By a dice, I mean a not dice. What should it be?
1 for bottom, 2 for top.
Yeah.
Top.
Okay, you sit bolt upright and bang your head on the ceiling a little bit, like, ah, fuck! And then just the horror of what has happened just hits you like a freight train. So you take the 14 points of sanity damage, which isn't crippling to you because you have so much sanity. But
Now you
it's
actually can start.
it's
taking
bad, and I'm gonna need to roll on the madness table for you.
You can finally start taking sanity hits though.
You know, it's a good thing that Dick Paradigm locks his door when he goes to bed, so...
Alright, here we go.
85.
Let's see what your bout of madness is. I hope it's not violence. Come here, Brandon.
I swear, Nick.
Come over here.
What?
I just want you to see.
Oh, it seems funny.
Oh, no.
Right? Oh no.
Oh no.
Turns into a crab.
Oh no!
Stop.
Oh no!
Stop.
Oh no!
Stop. Stop.
Oh my god.
Stop. Stop.
At least I got pizza.
Yeah, but I don't.
I had.
Okay, you know what?
Stuff.
All of you guys are dreaming. You don't know what's happening with that. We'll come back to that.
No.
No, I'm not
He
gonna
knows.
come back to that in 5 sessions.
It's gonna be like 5 sessions, Brad. Try hard knows. Tell us.
We'll come back to that.
Tell us. Nick.
Full disclosure. A person can die in real life and not die in the dream. Just want to let you know.
Oh,
I
So
swear
sorry.
to God, I swear to God, if you kill me, I will hunt you.
That's fine. Jimmy's probably gonna go down.
if he gets violent, he might kill all of us. That'd be fun.
No.
It depends. I have to roll for how many rounds it lasts. That's what really it depends on.
So what happens if I kill one of my dudes? I go to prison, right? I assume, or I get killed.
I mean, if we find out that you do, we're not going to talk to you anymore. We can tell you that much.
I mean, is it really his fault?
Yes.
Oh no, we'll kill him.
You can try.
Shanks will kill him. Shanks
Yeah,
likes
Shanks
to
is
kill.
gonna kill him.
I showed you that 3, Brandon. Like, I'm not fucking around.
It just happened. We don't know what happened.
You guys have no idea what's
all
going
we know
on.
is that.
You all
Bronson,
made fun of Jimmy?
Bronson, it's your turn.
Don't come to the train car tomorrow. You're cool.
Oh, fuck.
You are bad.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for Jimmy. I fucking assault him. That's extreme.
To it to stat.
Here's
An
a
extreme
question.
to hit
If
him?
Someone, if,
Yes.
Wait, hold on, Nick. Here's a question. If someone starts attacking you,
fuck.
wouldn't you just... Nick. If someone starts attacking you, wouldn't you just wake up and leave the dream?
Not in the Dreamlands. It's like a state that your whole body is like kept in. Unfortunately. It's not like regular dreaming. Obviously.
It's advanced dreaming.
It's advanced dreaming.
Oh.
So because you rolled extreme with a piercing weapon, roll the damage. Roll the d8 plus your damage bonus was -1.
That's a 7 minus 1, 6.
A 6. Okay, and now we add 8 to that
Oh!
because you got an extreme with a piercing weapon, or an impaling weapon.
Not even just okay.
Because you know that happens with bullets because they impale. It happens with swords because they impale.
I understand, sir.
So that's, how much is that? 6 plus 8, that's 14. Taking into account his armor. I did not expect this.
And then Henry still has to save the day.
Hey man, that's the dice. Bronson, after seeing this, screams, "Jimmy, no!" Leaps in the air, swings down with the sword, and decapitates the creature.
That's like is that the third thing you've decapitated?
And just lands on the ground, like in a 3-point stance with the sword out.
Emergency stop at decapitation station.
Hell yeah.
And you hear Henry say, "Holy fuck!"
I know!
As you, God damn it, it's the dice, fuck! You watch as the form slowly reverts to its true identity of Miranim Mare.
Oh, God damn!
You can never trust a guy with a weird magic name.
He might have been lying about that then.
Probably.
He probably was.
You took a bath with him.
I did!
You're guilty too.
You're going to jail.
And you
I'm
watch.
going to jail!
You watch actually for a moment, as in his golden eyes staring forward, you can still see that red sparkling just swirling around, and after a moment, it fades.
Beautiful.
And Henry walks up, and he says, I guess you got him.
I guess I did.
He reaches over and sort of just pats you on the shoulder, and he says, You did good, son.
Why does everyone, like, die?
Hey, Bronson, over here. Pull my hand up. I can't get up on myself.
You just see Dick's hand slapping against the top of the roof.
Help me, help.
A tentacle wraps around Dick and pulls him to the top.
Oh, that was...
I grab Dick as he gets pulled out and go with him.
You guys are dumped onto the roof, where you see there the decapitated body of Mirren and Mare.
Hey, where's Jimmy? What?
I'm afraid your friend did not make it.
So how is he in real life then?
Oh, he's probably going to be very upset. Maybe a little crazy.
My eyes widen as he says this. How crazy are we talking?
It is impossible to say.
Is it possible to
Wake up and stop him?
No.
when do we wake up?
Yeah, when do we wake up?
At the conclusion of the journey.
No!
Yes.
This guy's gonna go on a murder spree.
He pats you guys on the shoulders and he says, I am sure it will be fine.
Yeah, and if it's not?
I am sure it will be. What are we going to
so-
do about Mirren and Mare?
Hey, wait, don't. We weren't through with that. Alright, so what happens if, like, shit's fucked in the real life? Can we just come back here? I mean, can we?
He tips his hat.
Never have.
And
The
he,
clear solution
he
is just
starts
live
to get
forever
carried
on
away
the
by the
train.
tentacles.
Wait, come back. Alright, come back.
Come on.
He
Fine.
tips his hat again.
God
Farewell.
damn
God damn it.
You guys are left on top of the roof with decapitated Mirren and Mare. And then Henry carries himself back and he pushes Mirren and Mare's body over to one of the tentacles, which pulls it inside.
Hey, if our real body dies, what happens at the end of the trip?
Assuming that your spirit body does not die in the Dreamlands, you become a permanent resident.
Cool.
Somewhere on the train car, Felix feels that he just got cockblocked by Bronson and Jimmy.
He's got that Swyander out. He's ready to go.
You gotta put yourself in danger to become cool.
God
okay?
damn, you guys are never gonna
Also
find out the full
die.
details of that because you murdered him. I was expecting him to get captured, but you fucking rolled an extreme, you
That's what I was.
you fucking
I mean-
murderer.
I was
That
hoping
bastard
for that
killed
too.
me.
Ah, shit. Well,
I was hoping that he had a lot of health.
he had 6 health left and a 5-point hide.
Oh my god.
Well, alright.
Jimmy had been doing a lot of chip damage to him. He only has 14 health.
Oh jeez, I didn't.
Oh man.
It's big and scary, it's just not super hardy.
That would be a lot bigger. Fuck.
Oh god, I feel like I need to vomit. Like, I vomit over the train.
I'm just gonna say, this thing has described Mirren and Mare captured and Mirren and Mare victorious. There is no entry for Mirren and Mare decapitated.
Oh, you gotta put in some extra work there, bud.
Well, the extra work is nothing happens on that front now because he's fucking dead.
That's it?
What?
I mean, that happens when you kill the perpetrator.
Do we get XP? How much XP do we get?
It's not the ending of the side quest.
Right. No, but just like
But
this part.
this segment is over because you
Yeah,
decapitated
but
him.
now I'm worried that because it feels like we failed this part, is that gonna cause issues later on?
I mean, we did get the murderer at least, but
Yeah, it just means less information.
Yeah, but I don't like
This one-
there
that.
could be a bigger story to this. And now
I
we
mean,
don't.
if this is a situation, it means Mirren Mur is not the murderer, based on meta.
I mean,
God, I throw up again.
looking at
Yeah.
those claws he had, they looked to be just about the right size to thrice stab a cat.
I mean, I think he clearly did it. It's just there might be more to it that we just don't know.
Yeah, I want to know
Why
why.
is it a bloody cutlass now? What fucking sense does that make?
Maybe just
No,
Because
like,
he cut his hand.
no, like, I think he was only after Bruges stuff. I think he was the space version of the guy who's trying to get the ruby from Bruges.
God.
Hey, there was a red light in his eye, or well, Bronson told me, but he didn't tell me. There was a red light in his eye as he was dying. What? Do you know what that was?
I think it was
You
just
ask
flavor.
you ask that of Henry?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That is strange, though.
What the cats know? They seem knowledgeable.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I was going to come to tell you, actually, and then all the screaming happened. The cats identified that the cutlass, the blood on it was not cat blood. They have no idea what kind of blood it was.
Yeah, they,
I don't think that really matters now.
no, it doesn't.
Uh.
It's from what's his face's hand.
I mean,
Why
that's
were
a
you saying,
long
"Oh
one.
God"?
Just
It could be another murder you don't know about.
Yeah, you know, I'm hearing the voice of a dead person.
Oh, I'm actually saying that into your ear right before I fucking stab you in the throat.
That's why you hear it. He's got a hammer over your head, and he's like, "Oh, you fucking piece of shit, Dick. I know you honk that fucking horn."
See, look, I locked the door.
What if I
People
go
patrolling.
Is it okay? Do I get full reign of this?
I control you.
God damn it. I wanted to shoot Nick in the face.
You have to keep into account of
Dang.
how stupid his character is. I don't think he has the intelligence to get out of a locked room.
Are you kidding me right now?
See?
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder you.
Do you see what I mean?
Okay. So,
Okay, well, we found the murderer. I kick the body. It's
a
just-
sanity bonus goes to the person who defeats the murderer. So here you go, Bronson. Ah!
what?
8. It's a D8.
He's very scared of that number.
Did it? I'm 49 sanity, boys.
And then the rest of you all get 2 sanity.
Wow.
Fuck yuck.
Oh, it's got.
What about me? Do I get
You don't fucking get shit, Jimmy. You're dead.
Oh shit, I'm maxed out now.
Oh yeah.
I have 69 sanity.
I have 70
How much do we get?
I'm the only one with 99 sanity.
He dethroned me.
Oh man, we're
Because in certain circles you'll be dethroned or detained.
God, I still feel sick.
Henry sort of gets back. Henry, I can get you off the roof with the tentacles if you would like.
yeah, please.
He pulls you all down back into the car, and he rides the tentacles down as well. And he says, "Well, this has been an unpleasant experience, I think, for all of us, but it seems that the murderer has been captured, and nothing can possibly go wrong with the rest of this journey. I invite you all to sit tight and enjoy the rest of the ride. I will go inform the cats that justice has been done."
Okay.
He tips his little hat and he says, Have a pleasant remainder of the time. Very sorry about your friend. And then he hurries off.
God be with you.
You should probably give the stuff back to Brusha, Bronson.
I mean, I have it. Where is she?
You're not sure. You can go to her compartment.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. You can see in her apartment with a gash down the side of her, just sort of like sitting there and like collecting her breath. She looks up and she says, "Oh, you have it. You have my purse."
Yeah. Here you go.
She takes it from you. Thank you. He could not be allowed to have its contents.
Why is that?
I didn't tell anyone that it was empty.
No.
What was in there?
I don't... It is something that he cannot be allowed to have.
I wonder if she's going to open it.
Can I see what's in there?
She has already, like, put it away at this point.
Can you get him?
Am I there?
Yeah, Bronson, come here. Come here, Bronson.
Okay. Hey. Maybe you should open it to make sure it's still in there. You never know.
I know exactly where it is.
I don't want to mention anything about it, because I did look.
Bronson, you were really weird around this elderly woman.
What are you getting at?
I looked inside.
You looked inside.
I wanted to make sure they didn't take it, somehow. Yeah.
She sort of narrows her eyes.
Maybe it might have fallen out, so I wanted to see. But, I think what's important is, I didn't see anything.
The item that he sought was protected.
Oh. No.
And now that my enemy's servant has been felled, we shall have some peace on this ride.
Oh. Servant? Okay.
Are you just going to stand there all day, or are you going to leave an old woman in peace?
She's not gonna fucking say thank you or anything.
You said... Did you say the monster was a servant?
She looks a little confused, like she didn't realize that she'd said that, and then... You talk too much.
Sorry. I'm gonna go.
She stares at Dick, who's still standing there.
I'd light up a cigarette and just, smoke it for a bit. Then I look up and realize that Bronson had left. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm gonna be going.
She was fine with you there, though.
Sorry for what?
Have a nice day. I tip my hat and leave.
Okay.
That was big news. Big news.
The train proceeds. God damn, I can't believe you cut off Mirren and Mare's head.
I can't believe it either.
You're upset about that, but I'm worried about Felix dying because Felix was really fucking useful.
I'm sure he'll be fine. It's not like the last time that somebody got violent insanity in at an advantageous position. Somebody got their brains blown out the side of their fucking head.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's not like a person named Frank had their skull fucking emptied by an inopportune violent roll.
Violent rolls. Didn't I get? Okay, no, I got paranoid with zombies, and then I got violent with.
Skull.
with Frank Skull and with
Axon.
Axon, that he didn't die then.
No, you
No,
just
that
got
was
shot him.
first session.
Then what? It didn't like Bronson go like catatonic or something when he.
I'm fairly
he got violent.
I'm fairly certain violence has only worked out for us once.
Yeah, that was when I think Bronson got violent and he started
Yeah.
like stabbing the insane guy in an insane frenzy.
Okay, no,
He slit
twice
the guy's
then.
throat.
What was the other one?
When the fucking deacon gored out the
Oh, that's right. You know, I seem to roll violent insanity a lot, and I'm not doing like it just keeps happening.
It's so much more fun when instead of like breaking down into a whimper, your reaction to a world-shattering realization is to just fucking murder the alien. It's really good.
It's the darkest dungeon resolve thing. You get empowered by your insanity. Okay. So, you continue on to the town of Afarat now, after all of this.
Now we're back to normal.
I don't feel normal.
You pass through ruins built of limestone with high blue walls, and that's literally the only description of the city.
Wow.
Nothing happens at Afarat. And then Henry moves the train on. Nobody gets on. At this point, you hear a gong as the second banquet is called.
Oh yeah.
Ready for some food.
I don't know. I don't really feel like eating right now.
Come on, you're hungry after running.
I feel great.
Felix is fine. He's just been sitting with his wife. Nobody's told him that that anybody's dead. It's
Oh yeah,
just-
let's go. Oh yeah, we go back to our room.
You probably might not want to tell him, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
I mean,
Hey Felix.
I think he's gonna notice that Jimmy was there.
Everybody's just kind of shuffling around.
Uriah opens a closet and steps out. And...
Hey Felix. Jimmy's dead.
Thank God.
no, all right. I step out behind Uriah from my own closet and say, "Yeah, no." Henry said that when they die in the dream world, they might go insane in the real one.
Fuck you.
Oh no!
Highs and lows Felix is experiencing here.
You do know he now has access to an automatic weapon in the real world.
He doesn't know how to operate it.
I do actually. I'm 75 guns.
He's a cop.
I'm sure. I mean, the odds of him becoming violently insane must be 1 in 10.
Huh. Really gets you thinking.
Really activates your almonds.
Activates those almonds.
Those almonds.
On
They're cranking.
the bright, but also kind of
Rest in
still-
peace, Anarchy.
Rest in peace, Aniki. Also, the murderer was Marilyn Mir, and he's dead now.
Bronson killed him.
Aww. Aww. I just talked to him like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, but the really important part is that it turns out Henry can use tentacles like it's a superpower. He can control the train.
Nobody's gonna say about my epic duel. Jeez.
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
so I
Jimmy
can't say.
picked a fight that he probably shouldn't have.
I almost won. All right.
You were doing pretty good for a while. It was just I rolled real high and you rolled real low.
Let this be a
Or
lesson
actually,
to you.
the opposite.
Opposite. Yeah.
Oh shit! I go back to get my rock back from the ladies' room. I'm gonna go come back.
Refill your rock supply.
Hey, sorry, I don't mean to bother you. Just need this rock. Thanks.
Alright. Let's go eat.
I'll now post the delicious menu for you.
Oh boy!
This delicious
The second menu,
post-death menu.
It's the best kind of feast, the one where you have after your friend dies. Oh boy, chestnut soup. What's a mugga bird?
It's a type of bird.
But does it look cool?
It looks okay.
Nice.
Get some fish, boys.
Vast fish. These fish have grown to enormous size.
Fish from Lake Minar, each of vast size.
My favorite.
Don't forget the heels of camels from the Benazik Desert, including one dromedary whose roast flesh tastes pleasantly of garlic. Very specific.
Oh, the drinks are the same. I'm gonna get the pearls with the fish. The vast fish.
The pearl drink is quite nice, a little fizzy. The vast fish is vast, and it's fish.
Sounds disgusting.
Like a camel.
Yeah.
It tastes like the bottom of a camel's foot, but it's really pretty good.
Wow, this one tastes... What?
I'm gonna have the wines and sauces.
The sauce is prepared by the subtlest cooks.
Yes, and the wines of the Sarub, Implan, the Corinthian Hills, and Mount Aran.
They give you all 3 of the wines. Actually, that's like they give you all 5 of the wines, and they give you a big plate of sauce.
Sauce.
I'm going to eat the Trump birds, and I'm going to have more of the pearls.
Oh my god, the mega birds. Oh, fuck. Come on.
I get it.
Beautiful golden plumage. Sort of like a red crest around the head.
Oh no.
Little white feathers in it.
Little white feathers in it.
Little white cock.
It is scrumptious. It tastes like a bird. It tastes like chicken.
I love things that taste like bird.
The feast is a bit somber, with the recent murder weighing heavily on everyone's mind. Murderers.
3 deaths on the ship in one day.
You can see Mac is eating very solemnly, fast but solemnly. What's his name?
Karakov?
Karakov seems a little agitated at being like so fervently suspected.
Alright, look. I go up to him and I apologize.
It's fine, whatever. I don't need your apologies, sir. Takes a big bite of Trump bird.
You want me to get you something to drink?
It's quite alright.
Okay.
I actually want to talk to Karakov, like... You know how you're an arms dealer?
Yes.
And you know how, like, guns don't exist in this world?
That's right.
I pull out my briefcase. Check this shit out.
He gets ready.
And then I pull out the Zweihander.
Holy shit!
Yeah, right?
What is
Cool.
that? What's that supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a Thompson.
It becomes a Zweihander?
If a Tommy
Yeah.
gun becomes a Skyhound,
That's
imagine
incredible.
Any, like really big gun.
Imagine what a mortar or something might be.
I know, right?
I
The
have
fucking trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
Yeah.
It'd be like an arbalest or something.
My god. This is fascinating.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat with him while you guys do things.
But you're right, there are no guns here. I wonder if there's a way to get them here. Think of the profits.
Maybe you could,
What if-
like, invent a gun here.
Maybe it's just working backwards a certain amount. So maybe if we brought like rockets or missiles, they would turn
Those
into
don't
guns
exist
instead.
yet.
It's
Yeah.
World War II.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they do.
It's World War One. It's not even World War
Yeah.
One. It's not
It's
World War
past
II.
They had fucking
past.
rockets
It's
and we had
27.
Civil War, dude.
We are really close to World War II, actually.
Yeah, we have rocket propelled stuff. We just suck at it.
I think it's like 15 more years, right?
Before what?
World War II. We're in 21.
Not even 15. It starts in like 36.
We're in 27.
Yeah.
Wait, we're in
Nice.
27?
We're like-
What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, we're like in like beer hall putsch time.
He is going to spend the remainder of the feast trying to figure out a way how to trying to brainstorm a way how to smuggle real guns into.
I'm
into
gonna
the
help him with
Dreamlands.
that because I have nothing better to do other than eat.
The fun thing is, at this feast, he's actually supposed to try to start figuring out how to do that, and you just like triggered it organically. It's really good. What a marvelous. Okay. You can also see, in an attempt to lighten the mood, Zuza is attempting to sort of do like a dance for the people. It's fine, but it's kind of just out of place.
So
It's alright.
accurate, really.
And after a while, she just kind of stops. And then she goes back to her room.
Pain.
Tried.
Did
She
they?
did promise she was gonna dance. She just didn't think that everyone
Oh,
was
she was
gonna be.
supposed to.
She didn't think everyone was gonna be dead, or the person that she was supposed to dance for be dead, and it just really kind of spoiled the mood. At this point,
This is our doom.
wait a second. Yes. No, you know what? That doesn't really make any sense to happen right now. I'm just gonna ignore that. So the thing that would have used Dick Paradigm's law is just not gonna happen.
What? No. No. What the fuck?
No.
Damn it.
Alright, fine.
Right.
You can see at a long table on one side are the Sarnathians, and on the other side, you can see all of the Sarnathians have a hilarious clothespin over their noses, and on the other side of the table are the beings of Ib. And the beings of Ib, the Sarnathians are like angrily talking towards the beings of Ib, and the beings of Ib keep holding up that little squeaker, that little weird squeaky rabbit thing that they had when they got on, squeezing it, and then it goes like some weird, awful language.
I want to be in being of it.
And one of the Sarnathians looks over, and it waves over the person with the most law, which I'm not sure how they're supposed to know that.
I can see it.
Most
They
lawful.
can smell the money on you.
They can smell the money, and they point right towards Dick Paradigm, and they curl their finger for you to approach.
In this case, being gay.
Been gay.
I approach. Smoking a cigarette. Let's
The
go.
Sarnathians say, "Apologies to bother you, but we're having a bit of trouble in our diplomatic talks with these beings of Ib, and when we present our case before King Karanis in some short time, we want to make sure all the details are ironed out. But these foul creatures are making it a bit difficult for us. Dick, make a Constitution roll."
Okay.
Yes.
16, which is a heart.
You feel like a little bit in your throat, but you manage to keep it down as you smell the beings of Ib. The Sorna at the end say, they believe, preposterously, that they are entitled to some sort of reparation due to, he makes massive finger quotes, some great atrocity that was done to their people, please. Why don't you talk to them? Talk some sense into these creatures.
The atrocity.
And one of them rotates to face Dick and holds up the little thing, and it goes...
I cannot understand you.
You should be Henry.
It raises a floppy arm and taps it to its chin, which is difficult because it has no bone, so it's kind of just slapping itself on the lower part of its face a few times. And then it reaches up and twists a couple of twists a few of the nipples on the bottom of it, and it goes, and then it points it towards you and it says, we think that our action is reasonable. We think that we're being perfectly reasonable.
What are you asking for?
They give him a
He
purple
squeezes
nipple.
again. We only ask for the following things. 10,000 rubies and sapphires to rebuild Ib, a personal apology from the Sarnathian king, and the return of our statue of Bokrug.
Okay, I turn to the elf people. How much money do you guys have?
Oh no.
I'm wearing shoes.
We see no reason why we should give any money to these creatures. Make a law roll.
Okay, thank God. Oh God. Oh shit, I got a 13 out of... It's either 75 or 70. It's 75 still, so it's an extreme success.
Dick Paradigm slams his fist on the table
It's his
Objection!
and explains to them exactly why they should pay it. Think of why.
Uh-oh.
Um,
This is where we fuck up.
no.
What is
'Cause,
the
it's not
actual
really...
lore behind this?
What?
Because it's
I mean-
like...
I mean, in American law, they probably wouldn't pay it because Native Americans were a thing, and we didn't really give them a whole lot.
Hey,
We just give them a little bit of land. Call it a
we
day.
need to more and more of it.
All right, so I say, well, you guys seem very well dressed. You seem like you have the cash. I don't think this should be any issue.
Fuck it.
That is exactly the right thing to say.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They sort of think for a moment and there's like, well, we are fabulously wealthy. I suppose we could spare some paltry gems for these vile beings.
God, fuck the way.
But that letter of apology, that's just not going to happen.
Ooh.
I'm not going to ask you to do the law roll first this time. I'm going to make you think.
Oh fuck!
And then I'll make you roll law.
And a reason why?
Yes.
How long? How long can you
And
give me?
note that it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly what the beings of Ib are asking for. It just has to satisfy both parties.
All right. Is there anything else going on? Can we come back to me?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I turn to the beings of Ib and ask. So, and how in detail do you want this apology to be?
We want a letter of apology.
Okay.
With the,
For what though?
What don't you understand? A personal apology written by the king.
the king.
Okay. All right. I take the elves aside and say, all right, why don't you just get the king to sign an apology, not for anything that you guys did or anything, just say I'm sorry that they're ugly or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry your feelings were hurt.
Yeah, something like that.
They rub their chin and they're like, very good indeed. You don't need to make a law roll because that is actually, again, exactly the right thing.
He's just
That's
nailed
so
it.
It says right here, provide a written letter of apology from the king as long as it is worded in such a way that it is meaningless.
There we go.
Oh.
This is fucking stupid.
I was thinking more like just stroke their ego. Should be
No,
like-
no, they're fucking. I don't think they.
I
care
think that
about
we
their
could
ego.
do that. But
Right.
on the thing of that Bokrug statue, they sort of look around. Alright, we'll be honest. The city's become unbelievably prosperous since we got that statue. And, well, since that we've started annually desecrating it. And we're just not going to give that up. We have to keep that. Every year we desecrate it, and look at how fucking rich we've gotten.
Can you give it to them and then desecrate it at their city?
You hear like just a bit of that floated over to a being of air that goes.
Okay, alright.
That's funny.
Are you sure it's a statue or the desecration that's making you wealthy? I mean, if you have a lot of money now, if you're not stupid with it, you should continue to have a lot of money later on down the line, right?
Make a law roll.
Fuck yeah. Oh shit! I guess 12!
What is that?
Extreme! I have 75 law.
God, I just every time he tells me his law number.
It's the only time it's actually been useful and it hurts.
The Sarnathians sigh, walk back over to the table, and sit down. They say, "We will give you your rubies and whatever. We'll give you a letter of apology," and he looks over and he gives a little wink to Dick. "And perhaps at some future date we can negotiate the return of the statue."
Yay, friendship.
I did it!
Perhaps.
Pom pom pom.
The beings of Ib look around. They just sort of bib, 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 at each other for a second. And then they hold up the thing and it says... And the Sarnathians say, "Well, let's go to Dunwin, let's get the fuck out of here, eh?" and they rush away and the beings of Ib go... Bib, 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 bib. One of them rotates towards you and holds up its arm limply in a handshake.
Oh god. I get a napkin from a nearby table and put it over my hand and shake his.
Okay, make a Constitution roll.
God damn it. I got an 80 out of 60.
Okay. So you shake its hand, you drop the napkin where it lays, and you manage to walk away gracefully for a couple of steps before you fall behind the nearest table and vomit profusely. Bravo, Dick. Your law came in handy. You mediated this dispute.
You did it.
That was amazing.
That was fucking stupid. Can you fuck that up?
Yeah.
His law degree is more useful in a fantasy world full of flubber pit men.
Oh god.
And I think that this next bit is a good part to stop at. It's just gonna be a bit of a cliffhanger because I'm having fun doing those.
Set up a bit.
You are now coming up to the city of Thalarian. The city of 1,000 wonders. This is maybe an hour or so after the feast. Thalarian holds all the mysteries that man has striven in vain to fathom. The city is colossal in extent. Its spires reach so high into the sky that their tops cannot be seen by mortal eye. The grim gray walls surrounding the city stretch far beyond the horizon. Over these walls can be seen a few ominous roofs, adorned with rich friezes and alluring sculptures. The city's pier is near a huge carven gate named Akariel. None have ever returned from this city beyond the gate. For therein lie only demons and mad things that are no longer men, and the streets are white with the unburied bones of those that have looked upon the eidolon Lathy that reigns over the city. It's a nice place, sort of like a vacation spot. As you reach, it's now fading into the night. It's near. It's actually, it'd be a couple hours after the feast. Everything's been relatively quiet. It's close to midnight, and it rests and pulls up to Thalarian's grim and colossal station. Oh boy. At this point, you die.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
I'm coming, Jimmy.
Henry is waiting down at the station. Henry makes sure to advise you, not to enter Thalarian at any cost, because you will probably die. And then he goes out to take his normal post by the entrance to see if anyone manages to escape it and get onto the train. Maybe about 20 or so minutes into this, you see a shape pass through the gate Acariel and start moving forward. And there's something weird about the shape that you don't really recognize until it's pretty close. And you realize, oh, it's not walking, it's floating. And it's just sort of gliding along. And you see a blackened corpse floating silently towards the station. And as it gets closer and closer, you can see burning deep in the holes of its sockets is a burning, fiery red.
Oh.
So is it like this guy, but with red eyes? And also no this guy?
No, that looks very silly, and it looks very scary.
Oh,
That would be scary if you saw that in real life. Fuck you.
I suppose you're right. As he floats forward, Henry looks at this sight pretty impassively, and he seems to speak to it in a language that you do not understand, and shakes his head as if to say, "Nah, son," basically. This corpse creature stares directly at Henry, and you watch as you can see the pale blue eyes behind the bird mask that Henry always wears. Those eyes suddenly start to swirl with red sparkles. As his arms just drop limply to his side.
I don't trust like that.
And the blackened undead corpse turns its gaze upon the train and begins to float up to it, past Henry.
We should ask the old lady if a blackened corpse with red eyes means anything.
And
to
you
her.
watch as it nears, you can see the corpse grin just curl even wider.
that's adorable.
No.
No!
And that's the end of the session.
No! What?
Adorable.
That's the end of the session, folks.
That's coming.
Are we really gonna have to wait like a month before we find out what happened to Felix?
Oh my god.
Like a month?
Next
Really?
next session will probably be the last of this side quest,
Okay.
unless it takes really long, which it probably won't. So that was a treat.
That's cool.
Fun times.
And now this fella who apparently can hypnotize people and give them red sparkles in their eyes is showing up. That's fun.
I want you to know if Jimmy actually killed me, in my sleep, my dying words are "fuck dick."
What? Why? I had like actually nothing to do with that this time.
You didn't have anything to do with that, but I just want you to know.
So
It's what
your
Felix
last
would
words
said.
have to be "dick honked."
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
it's dick honked. It's dick honked.
Oh my god.
Escaping from his lips.
I don't know what to be. I don't know whether to be sad, knowing that I had a friend in Felix,
You didn't know.
because he told me who
No, it was more so fucking over dick.
or
than
angry
being friends.
because I know that you fucked me over.
I have just no fucking idea what I'm gonna do about this.
No, Felix still hates you. You're a pig, and he's a gangster.
That's fine.
You're a pig.
I
and
don't
he's
know
a person.
I don't know this though. That's the thing. I'm
Well, I'm
completely
gonna
clueless
st- I'm
about
gonna-
your opinion of me.
I'm gonna stop this recording now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Call of Cthulhu. I hope you enjoyed. Everybody fucking having a
Bye.
terrible time.
Goodbye.
Decapitations galore.
Hashtag dick did nothing wrong.
That's not true.